Hello everybody and welcome to saveVSgames presents Candle in a Thunderstorm. No, that's not it. Ballet of Shadows. I just realized that one of my players is off the screen a little bit. I'm going to fix this right away. I don't know what happened. My mouse must have caught it and then it snapped away or something. I don't know. Sorry about that, Myra.
It's always me.
Yeah, so while I'm fixing this, I'm going to say welcome everybody. It has been a long week, but we're all here, and it's awesome that you guys are here to continue this crazy story. This story that began so long ago in a little town called Daggerford. Well, at least for Myra it did. For Steph, it began over 17 months ago. For myself as well, and like so many others. So this is a long time coming. But we are currently in the Shadowfell. I will... one more thing of point of business, note of whatever. And I did fix it, but then I didn't fix it. So there we go. Okay. So, the community has spoken, and they want a wild magic surge. Everybody has put their points together, and so tonight at some point, probably in the height of the drama or something, who knows, there will be a wild magic surge that happens. For each of the campaigns, there's going to be one for the next session that it happened on. So Lance, you were the one who pushed it over. Thank you. And we hit the whatever it was a lot of a lot of points. And so yeah, we'll probably do that one again. We'll see how, if I have to adapt the wild magic surge table, we'll see what happens. But it should be a lot of fun. So that combined with all the stuff that happened last week, this is going to be pretty crazy. So, to recap, they were able to track, Moreau was able to track Marseille, who was possessed by a blood demon, through this swampy environment. After encountering trolls along the way, and many days of perilous travel, they actually find this location, this almost like this altar has been built. Now that you guys have had a minute to see, this wasn't always a shrine to Vecna. It definitely is now, but there is this makeshift statue that's been brought in, and it's been clearly it's been made of mud, and like you can see handprints in it, like clay and stuff, swamp mud and everything, and then magically turned to stone. So it was probably done like after now that he's gone, you guys can recognize some of these things. This is a ritual magic circle, but it's been built on a site in particular. And so something happened at this site, and this new ritual place is definitely foreign to it. It's been built on this foreign this corrupted ground around it is new to this environment. So as they come upon their friend in this cage, in this pseudo shrine built in the middle of nowhere, they end up being able to interrupt Lord Voltrix before he can finish the current thing he's working on doing with Marseille, and interrupts that spell, preventing Lord Voltrix's complete control and domination, basically, over him, which was a good thing. So, in the process, though, they gave away their position enough that Lord Voltrix decided, okay, he's out. He tried talking to them a little bit, trying to plead with them his case slightly, without telling them too much, and then decided it was best to jump ship. in this process, though, Marseille was able to break free of the bonds of this location that he has been trapped to, and the creature as well has found more of the scent of what it was trying to find before. Now that it is out of these bonds, and so you end up, Marseille, feeling at the same time as whatever you're feeling about Lord Voltrix. Another side of you, the same mind as you, but definitely a different heart. It is telling you that we need to follow the trail that I know. The trail, and it's pulling you in a different direction than Lord Voltrix is going. Almost the same direction, but slightly different. 2 degrees off kind of thing. Lord Voltrix is, however, heading into the ethereal plane as he heads away. And you cast Blink on yourself. And I believe you cast Fly on yourself in the same turn? Is that how yeah. Mm-hmm. And so...
Action Surge.
Action Surge, exactly. And on the same turn, all of your teammates did what they could and chipped in as well. I believe you have a Bardic Inspiration. You have some temporary hit points. And a Bless spell?
Bless. Mm-hmm.
So you're stacked as you enter the ethereal plane with your Blink spell. And I guess I could go over to this. Boom, boom. So yeah, you're following Lord Voltrix in here. Why is Moreau here too?
He always has my back.
Even in the spirit realm.
He's near death, but he's got your back. He's following you.
Yeah, I'm just hobbling.
That's why, because you're still almost dead. Okay, so yeah, you're following Lord Voltrix through this plane that's definitely starting to shift between reality in this forest, this swamp, and you end up quickly transversing to the edge of the border ethereal. It's a very strange feeling. It's almost like flying as it is, but with your movement speed increased, it's easier to... There we go. It's easier to, because you're actually flying, to feel where you're going. You feel like you're on the edge of everything, on the edge of nothingness, this plane that could lead to anywhere, but you can't seem to pass through it as it is. While you're in this plane, you can see him. You are about... He did not run as fast as he could right away. He ended up holding off on the scaredy cat routine as soon as he ended up teleporting to another plane of existence, and so he thought he could chill a little bit, and you have followed him into this border ethereal. And so I don't know if we have an initiative necessarily, so I guess we can make one right now between you two.
Okay.
The two boys.
Let's roll initiative. Okay. You're 60 feet away from him. He's fairly injured and flying along through the plane as well. You feel like you could fly even if you didn't cast Fly, maybe, but it's weird. It's a strange sensation. But yeah, feel free to... he is aware of your presence because he heard the spell as you came into the realm. The vision here is a little bit blurred It's hard to see everything past like 30 feet, but you can still kind of see him. He's not being like crystallized and turned into mists and unidentifiable things by the edges of the border until like farther out, right? So you can sort of identify his location still.
All right. I'll take my maximum movement, flying towards him. I'm riding my. Marseille's riding his spear or his halberd like a surfboard, kind of like Back to the Future style.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put you over here. And I'll put him over here. It's less like you're going away from the plane.
Okay. It's my fly speed, 60 feet. Okay.
Oops. Yeah, I'm tried to put you 60 feet away.
I'll use all my movement and hit that 60. Max me out. I can't move, so.
What?
Paused.
Pause for me.
Oh. How
All right,
about
thank you. Yeah, that works.
all right.
Whoop.
And so as you soar through the border, he like half turns, noticing that you're like determined.
Marseille looks at him and goes, "Hey, pull over."
What? What are you doing here? Get.
I'm just trying to talk. Come here. And he is going to cast lightning lure on him.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
it came out twice. Sorry. I'll take the first one. Is that not neat? Is that not neat? Is that an auto hit?
I believe he makes a save. Dexterity.
Strength
Yeah,
save.
it's strength save, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so he's already basically in contact with you. So if you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's like you caught up to him. Having the fly
Okay.
speed here helps, because you're able to actually propel yourself with the magic through here, versus using regular means.
Oh, if that's the case, then we'll just go with a grapple.
Okay. I was like, why? What's with the cantrip? Oh, because you want to do it. Okay. Some sorcerer stuff, maybe, but yeah.
That's just an ability check, right? Strength.
Yeah. So you're gonna do okay.
Yikes.
He will do acrobatics.
What was
You
the
can-
bardic inspiration?
Oh,
A D6, I believe.
I think it's a D8 right now, right, Myra?
Because
you
she's level
have
6 bard.
totally okay. He's like, what are you doing here? And he spins so fast that he hurts his own neck, and he goes, ow! Right when you tackle him.
Bird bones.
I'm assuming we're just floating now, right?
Yeah, you're just floating through this clouds and matter being pulled out of nothingness and turned into energy and color, and mostly like an endless length of clouds. And you can tell that each color leads to a different plane of existence almost.
Oh,
If you enter that area, you might never come out. So you should stay
Okay.
to the clouds you're in.
Marseille grabs him, and he grabs him by the base of his neck, and he pulls him close, and he goes, "Me and you have business. Return to the material plane."
No!
I wasn't asking.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I don't even know how that would work, but
Well, I mean, you have to roll at the end of your turn for blink, right?
okay, and that's a 20, right?
That's at the end of each turn.
Yeah, D20. Or is it at the end of the?
At the
I don't
end of each
remember.
of your turns, roll an 11 or higher, and appear in the
Yeah.
inferior plane.
Oh, that's an 18.
Just checking here. So you can still see and hear everybody else back there too. They're far away now, but they're because you've started to travel away from them, but you have like the shadowy figures that are in the other side of the clouds slightly.
I don't
But
have
you're
a lock
still
on
in
him until he's on the material.
you're still in the plane with him. It's his turn. He has less spells than he did when he started this whole thing, but he's still a pretty good spellcaster. He's going to do. He's got fly going, right? So it changes things.
Concentration.
Yeah, exactly. There's no concentration or 10-minute spells allowed. So, he's going to cast. You're holding on to him, right?
Correct, yeah.
So, yeah, he's gonna cast. Doesn't. Okay. Maybe you were the wrong choice. Maybe I should have taken the other one with the fists. And
We can always go back.
he's going to target you.
The fuck you say fuck me for? I didn't do nothing.
With an 8th level
Be like
spell.
that. Oh,
Good night.
Oh, fuck.
The biggin.
Oh, no.
never
That'll be
seen that
fine.
one.
Oh, that could be fun.
So you have a roll to make. Did it pop up?
Okay. No.
No? Okay.
It's
It's
an
intelligence, I believe.
I think I might just have to do it like this. Oh, that's a big roll.
There it is.
22 psychic damage.
Ouchie.
And your intelligence has dropped to 1.
Oh.
Wait, did you... Oh, that is with Bless. Okay, never mind then. I thought it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sure the extra D4 will take it all the way up to 21.
Well, you also had a Bardic Inspiration. That's what I was thinking. But it was a 21, so never mind.
You're still holding on to him. You're still instinctual, but you don't understand anything about what's happening right now, other than you don't like him. You don't. He's not good. You know who your friends are. You still understand like who you are in a way, but you have really no way to communicate. Even you don't
You
know
got
words.
rabies.
You don't know what words are anymore. You just kind of stare at things and try to understand, and nothing comes to your brain right now. But as that's happening, you feel in the back of your mind a tickle. Ava! No! We can't! We have to find Ava! And all of a sudden, in front of you, something else you don't quite understand, but you do witness it. So, I guess you can still witness things you don't understand, right?
Observe.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
Out of one of your scars, you feel a bulge run through you, and out of your scar it just splits open again. The lightning fizzling, and the blood of this demon shooting through, hitting Lord Voltrix, zapping him 10 feet away in the process. I'll just move you guys both closer in a minute. But yeah, or 5 feet away, sure. Zapping him 5 feet away. And like the lightning surges through this wound. The blood then attaches to Voltrix, and you feel him suffering. You feel this it's hard to explain with intelligence one words. This zappy moves through. No.
Do it, that works.
Yeah, I mean,
That's funny. So essentially, Lord Voltrix is pushed back. He's stunned in a way. You can't. He's not moving, and the creature inside your head goes, "We can't stay here. We have to find Ava." And he ends this blink spell on you. You have not been concentrating on it, but he has. You realize. And you return back 60 feet away from where you were, because you traveled there. But you are now back on the material plane. Just none the wiser? Is that the right?
Wow.
slightly less wiser, you could argue.
Let's see here.
Got me good.
Sent him to fantasy rabies jail.
So you see Moreau appear again. Or sorry, Marseille appear again, Moreau. About 60 feet away from you up top. And I guess this initiative is done. So, Marseille, you like stumble around a little bit and try to understand what just happened, because you were in Cloud World and now you're in Swamp World. And it hurts a little bit too, because you did lose 22 hit points.
Headache.
Yeah, so your head hurts, and but you recognize, the first thing you recognize out of all of this craziness that's just been happening for the last few seconds is Moreau. You see him standing there in the swamp, not too far away.
Did you get him? That's the wrong accent. That was French. What does that mean? I still do not know what that means. I will go up near him.
When you approach, Marseille just puts his hand on your shoulder and pats it.
He will do the same to you. Because he's also not very smart. He's just like, can they just hug? Those two idiots. Okay, let's take you to the cleric and have him fix whatever the bird did to your brain. I will walk him to cleric. Thalos, I think the wizard melted his brain.
Fuck. Okay. I used a lot of my power trying to stop him, and I don't have the ability to do that right now, to fix him. Right now, I can fix him tomorrow.
That makes sense.
Also,
I don't know how magic works.
diamond? We have diamonds. We have diamonds. We have diamonds. I have diamonds.
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet, so we're good. I have, and I just need 100 gold worth of diamond dust. I have it. I've got it.
Perfect.
But I don't have any 5th level spells left. So yeah, I just think must say just follow and sleep and we'll be a-okay.
Marseille looks at you confused.
Follow, sleep.
Myra is a little curious and wants to cast Detect Thoughts.
Just fucking static.
I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't.
I think you need 3 intelligence. Yeah.
Higher, yeah.
Oh, it's empty in
This
here.
doesn't work.
You just hear boing.
Well, would she detect the demon?
Yeah, actually, she would.
Yeah.
Oh, I targeted myself on Detect Thoughts. That's brilliant. Rolled a nat 20 too.
Feedback
I
loop.
really know my own mind.
DC is 14. Okay, I'll see what the DC demon's wisdom save is. Can I just do a wisdom save right here?
Nice. 19 probably succeeds.
You feel the shield of something that's not Marseille block your mind. And all you hear is, Ava! What is this? What is she? And Marseille, you start walking towards Myra.
This okay. So, Marseille, I'm not getting anything from, and technically, I'm not getting anything in general. But there is the presence that's in him is like bouncing back to me, and all I'm getting is the word Ava, which is a little concerning because I know this person that they're thinking about. Which is why I had wanted to catch Voltrix and get some answers out of him.
That is the
She'll be like,
demon.
she'll wave and be like, all right.
Marseille,
I think she now thinks of him like a little kid and is just like herding him along.
Marseille jumps up on top of this
Kickflip.
mushroom thing and then goes up on this other one. And almost without trying, he's making these moves that are like unfamiliar to you that he does. This is not something he doesn't ninja jump around usually. He's coming at you.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
He holds up the trident to your neck.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ava!
Let's not kill the one with the bard.
I can't do anything. Wait, yes, I can. I'm gonna cast.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement on Marseille.
And at the
Poor
same
man.
time, he's still holding his thing out like very much tell me what you know right now, sort of a gesture. And Ava, what do you know? Where is she? Where is Ava? Where is Ava? Where's Ava? It sounds a little bit more like Marseille again.
I mean, she's not here.
Why are you like her?
I mean, I feel like that's a generalization and kind of racist.
I don't understand. Where is Ava? She's not here.
She's with the rest of her people.
No. She is not. And
How do you know?
you hear him. We must go. We must go. And his head's rattling around. The blood demon you can see pushing on Marseille's neck and like rattling his head around, and all of a sudden it's sort of like almost snaps free of him, and then ends up snapping back in. And Marseille, you come to again. A steam coming off of you as you feel this heat release. This magic is intense. It is a purification through necrosis or something, because it is a definite evil feeling, a cold feeling that runs through you as it steams off, and you feel the spell, the feeble mind spell, being burned away from you, and your conscious is being restored to you. This is a powerful spellcaster inside of your head right now, and they have just done something to reunite you with yourself, something that feels like when you have one of those dreams where you wake up in the morning and you don't understand, like you should be somewhere else right now. You very much have that feeling, and he's gone, but he's not gone. He's definitely separate from you again, though. Like it's as if he's now dormant in a way. And again, Ava, you hear in your head, and you feel the direction that he wants to go. And then he relaxes, like that was difficult for him.
What? How did I get here?
Are you back?
See, it fixed itself. We got there. It just took
How
a
did that
second.
happen? No, how did that happen? That shouldn't have happened.
Magic.
Yeah, I caught the Birdman, and I couldn't comprehend anything after that. And here I am, dead.
He melted their brain.
Like drugs.
Too many drugs.
The demon inside of me was speaking to me. He's trying to get me to go see Ava.
I mean, last I saw her, she was in Barovia, and I don't know how to get back.
Well, he's leading me in a direction. We can follow it or wait for the Birdman to reappear.
Okay, so here's my. And she turns to the rest of the group and she's like, do we follow the demon?
The demon or the birdman?
Well, the Birdman's not here, but the demon in Marseille is pulling him in a direction. Do we not think it's a trap?
Which direction is it pulling him in? Slash, is it in the same direction as where I'm hoping to go?
I don't know, Marseille. Which direction is it pulling you in?
And we're asking Greg.
Yeah, it is sort of in a northern. It is directly where Theris, you would believe, the nearest ritual site.
Yeah, is.
Would be.
Okay.
It's probably a few days travel from here.
I think for now we follow. He can't do anything. And if he wants to, I will hold him, so he can't.
All right, then let's go. And as they walk, I think Myra will go up next to Theris and be like, Can you do anything about this whole possession thing?
I'm working on it. I'm slowly taking it through. We're trying.
All right, because I definitely can't. So.
Well, if it makes you feel better. Marseille reaches in his sack and pulls out some manacles and puts them on himself.
I can keep an eye on you. I feel like you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I want you to be able to fight unless we really don't need you, and then I can take you out.
Bonk.
I don't like the way you said that.
I have a few ways of doing it, depending on how good you are either way of things. But from what I've experienced, mindfuckery on you works very easily.
Yeah, I could also mindfuckery on you
So,
as well. And,
I can-
runs in the family.
or something.
So we can try some mindfuckery shit before I try some other more extreme things.
By the way, when I was in the other plane, the Birdman looked like you.
Me?
Yes,
What do you... Like, me personally?
an elf.
Wait, what?
The ethereal plane, you're like your spirit form, right? I don't know much about multi-planes,
Checks
but
notes.
Yeah, that's how
Do
I
I-
described in the previous session.
Do I know the history that me as a player knows?
I mean,
roll for
Voltrix
history.
did tell us.
We'll see how much.
I think Myra would know this because she was listening. Voltrix was saying that he used to be one of you. And
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering more of the Raven Queen side of things, of why he used to be one. Which one? What am I rolling?
history check.
History.
Oh God,
We'll see. It's a sliding scale success too.
nope.
Can I,
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I give him advantage by trying to look through the book to see if there's anything in the book as well?
I'll take the
Definitely.
advantage. Hey, there it is.
Oh, tough. We found
Thanks.
something in there.
I appreciate it.
There,
Hey, thank the husband.
You
I
were-
did nothing.
you were like, come on. There's got to be, it's got this. This is. It reminds me of something like, and you're like going
Yeah.
through your your brain palace, and
Not working.
it's
The
just
doors are closed.
yeah,
and locked.
You're waiting at the elevator, and you're like, okay, what floor is that
not
on again?
arriving.
It's just
Yeah.
the elevator music.
And then Moreau's like flipping through his book and comes upon a strange passage saying that he has heard tales of a beloved elven queen who was all but forgotten, her entire kingdom erased from history. And when he's that's the only kind of note about elven thing that's in the journal that makes any sense to him to mention right now, but it dings something for you.
Right. When the Raven Queen was not the Raven Queen, like a long time ago, or when she was trying to become the Raven Queen, there was like a group of elves that looked like us that helped her, didn't help her. Anyway, she got mad at them, and she basically cursed them when she became a goddess. I believe I heard that. I believe I have that right.
Yeah, and you also know that they were just regular elves. They were some spellcasters, some believers, some clerics of her
Yeah,
order.
and so it makes sense that like Voltrix being one of them, if he is one of them, which it seems like he is, that he would be able to cast spells because he's still just an elf at the core. So like he's probably based on what we've seen, he's probably some sort of wizard. Because it doesn't seem like it's some divine shit.
that queen that you remembered hearing about that triggered it all, one of the things you remembered about her was that it was rumored that she had been in communion with the gods of death and such. And when she learned of the power of spirits and how to harness souls from the god of death, that's when everything sort of fell apart for her, because her followers also wanted that power. and she was going to use that power purely to bring the elves to Arvindor. However, these greedy few, decided that if a little bit of that could be theirs, and in doing so, cursed the rest of them.
Right.
So you have an ancient, in a way, blood grudge with these few. And there are more than just one.
They turned us into Shatterkai, right? That's exactly like what triggered the Shatterkai.
That is exactly how you became, because her lashing out at them while creating a gateway from the material plane to the elven heaven to bring all the elves to heaven again. Her turning her attention to them and this minute group that was stealing from everyone else, stealing from this power to bring them all through. She could have let it go, but she smote them. But that changed everything, because it changed the spell. It broke the connection, and it reversed where you ended up.
Lovely. So screw these guys. I mean, they're really awful. Hence why I don't like him. He's just one of them, yeah.
There's 13 of them.
So let's I look at Myra. Let's get you to where you're going and to where we need you to go. And at the same time, let's get your blood demon thing out of you and also to where it needs to go. And maybe even get you guys back home. Right?
If the Birdman is on the same path as us, I will know. Now that I have drawn blood, so to speak, I know where he is forever.
That's fun. That's exciting.
Yeah. You see, like, that lightning bolt that was coming out of his head is still there, like almost like a weird, like, forehead wrinkle that glows like slightly blue, but it's like against the skin instead of sticking out like a thumb, essentially.
I really wish I had gotten to search that guy, because he had a vial and I think I need it. But then I was also given a vision of necromancers that seemed like I need a necromancer too.
That was the vial that I had, right? The gross little blood thingy.
Isn't that the thing that broke and now is in Marseille?
You need me.
You're the thing?
And right now, yeah.
Is it the same vial? I got the impression that it was not the same vial.
I thought it was
the vial they were trying to use at the altar.
That was my vial.
You know, I shot at the guy. That was your vial?
Yeah, that was my vial. That's why he stole us from the material plane when we were just trying to take a nap in the tree. But I don't know if what was in that vial is now in this guy.
It is. Yes, it is.
Marseille,
that's the same thing?
Marseille, you feel your left arm shoot up and point out towards the northeast.
He's getting impatient.
Okay,
we've been walking and talking the whole time.
Yeah, let's walk and talk.
If more than... Hold on, let me do some math really quick. What is 52 divided by 6 divided by 4? Or no, divided by 6 times 4. Math!
52 divided by 6?
No, sorry, 52 divided by 4 times 6. I think? How do you do this math? Hold on, 52.
52 divided by 4 is like... You can't do that.
13.
Not evenly, yeah.
Times 6, you said?
I can't... in my brain, I can't think of how the math works. It'd be...
What are you trying to do? I'm trying to
figure out how much... I'm trying to figure out... Okay, if more than...
52 divided by 4 is 13 times 6.
If we travel for more than 20 minutes, I will be at 50% HP.
Oh,
just somewhere in there because of my restoration things. I had to figure out how long it would take for me to get back at 50%
okay.
because it caps out at 50.
Well, you're at your 50. As you guys continue on.
Is anybody super hurt? Is anybody like badly hurt? But now you're not.
No, but exactly 50%.
Myra?
I mean, Myra's definitely got some cuts and scrapes and bruises and doesn't look great, but doesn't look like, like she's not necessarily moving with pain.
Let's do this. Marseille, you're fine, right?
You got a little limp going on.
Fuck! Well, I'll do this.
You don't have to heal me. Just don't heal me.
Everybody,
no, that's not.
Did
that's
everybody have their despair cards for the day right now too? Who needs them?
Yes,
we were in the middle of the day. We did at the
Yes.
beginning of the day, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember what mine is.
Mine are.
You can just scroll up, right? We
Check.
can just scroll up to see what they
Oh,
are.
I might have
and-
deleted them. Deleted
The chat is cleared.
Sorry.
I can go. Myra only has the one because she nat 20. I think it's paranoid. It was
I
either
think you're right.
paranoid.
That sounds right.
Right.
Yeah, it was either paranoid or mistrustful. I can't remember which one you purged.
I don't have one. I know that one.
I got like the best one that you can get.
Indomitable Spirit. Indomitable Spirit clears them
I
out.
got-
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it removed.
Yeah.
Does it remove all of them or just one? I can't remember. If it removes all of them, then you have none.
You can remove the one that you, instead of
Discard
like an
any
extra one.
despair cards you currently have. You do
Okay.
not draw despair cards until the end of your next.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll on it. Sorry, I fat fingered.
That's what it says.
Yeah, if you
Right.
if you get rid of all of them,
So
then
you
you have
can't
none.
you can't get another one today. So that's good.
Right.
Okay, so
Uh,
everybody survival checks as you walk and talk.
I believe I have haunted and lethargic. Yeah.
That won't affect athletics.
What is
so-
happening?
Survival, you said?
Uh-oh. Oh!
Marseille.
He's keeping us alive.
That was clutch.
There's
Okay.
concerned about 18 other things.
I assume I have disadvantage here, unless it would be flat.
It's the demon.
Yeah,
you
well,
you still
no.
have a
demon-
level of exhaustion, right?
Yeah, but I get advantage for weird stuff, but I don't think it would apply here, even though we're technically in the Shadowfell, so it's hard to find the line where blood hunters stop getting advantage in the Shadowfell. It's
Well,
like our favorite terrain.
I guess so. Okay, so with that, I would say that it was close because this whole area is filled with this silty sand that is switching between the marsh and the and solid ground patches here and there, and so this dried out bogs almost. It feels like that you're walking on. And it almost like you step on a little bit of straw, like the soil is almost made of straw for a second. It's so like weak and your footprints are leaving large dents in this very dried out landscape. It's almost like the marsh was just evaporated here, and there is a sinkhole. And Marseille, you being so driven and like keen on getting to Ava inside somehow, and a little bit of trust forming between you and this demon, it decides to also help out, and you jump over this pit 50-60 feet, huge leap. You don't even feel the landing with your legs. You definitely see the impact of your landing. You almost go like waist deep in this, creating a little crater in the ground, but you avoid this sinkhole pit, and the rest of the crew just kind of stops, and I mean, you can react how you want to, but yeah, you find yourself leaping through the air.
Hey, watch your step.
I do not think I can jump that far.
I mean, but
So at the end of the travel day, you guys can take your rest. You find a little place with like you should be about a day away from the place of worship where a ritualistic site to the Raven Queen is, and this is coincidentally where the demon seems to be wanting to lead Marseille. And as you get closer and closer, Darius, you're pretty confident that you're now one or 2 days at the most, but probably a day away from the monument. So you can strike a camp here if you like, or you can try to keep going if you want to. It's probably a full day's travel away still, though. So
I think we can.
Yeah.
Do we want to sleep in the creepy sand area where the worms will get us?
Yes.
I don't feel.
I feel as long as we do a watch, you know.
How you said there's like a tree we can find near, right? How, like, if I go up and I'm like kind of touching it and giving it like a good like squeeze, how dry and like dead does this tree feel?
it is crispy.
Okay. I was going to say we could sleep in the branches, but I don't think it would support my weight.
It feels like it's been ice dried. Like all the moisture has been drained from it by just constant cool wind. Like evaporated.
I don't feel comfortable sleeping in a tree.
I don't think the tree would support you or me.
I think we just sleep on the ground and keep watch and don't let anything happen to each other.
Agreed. I only need to sleep for 4 hours, so that could help.
I mean, I kind of need the full 6 or 8 or whatever it is, but
I think
I mean that's so if you 3 take an hour each, and then one person takes 2 hours, I can stay up for the rest, and I have good keen perception, so nothing will be able to sneak up on us.
Let me go
good.
first.
All right.
I don't even know if this friend of ours will let me sleep.
You can
Is
definitely
fair.
feel like you could stay awake for another 4 or 5 days. Marseille. You have like this, you know that you can't. You know that you're tired, and you feel the lactic acid. At the same time, it's like you're on like some kind of heart adrenaline that you've never been on before.
Amphetamines.
Or maybe you have.
All right. Well, I think she'll look at Moreau and Marseille and be like, "Do you guys want help sleeping?" And Moreau's like, "Yes."
Moreau's already nodding, was about to say it.
All right. And
that would be quite helpful.
She'll put a hand on Moreau's feather, or Moreau's feather, Moreau's shoulder, and she'll say, you know that you're going to function better tomorrow, so I just suggest you get some sleep. And she'll cast suggestion on him.
This is going to be the wisdom save that I succeed. I guarantee it.
Oh shit.
He might actually be able to sleep with Marseille on watch. That might be comfortable enough with him.
And she'll be like, she'll go to do it, and then she'll be like, oh wait, no, I can't.
I was going to say, you could just lie to him. He's not smart enough to know how magic works.
All right.
He's intuitive enough.
Yeah, it's all base instinct from him, and his instinct is to go to sleep. So it.
Oh no!
Well, you're not
like,
blessed.
F that.
Okay.
Although, if you don't resist it, you can just not resist it.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
not blessed right now. You got to reroll.
Yeah, it's just flat 16. I think.
But it's still a flat 16. But
why did I failed. I failed for sure because I rolled a natural 8. It gave me advantage because the Beacon of Hope is still on me for whatever reason.
All right, we'll turn Beacon of Hope.
It was an 8.
Not Beacon of Hope and Blush should be off.
Yeah, I'm toggling that off too.
Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, I rolled an 8 on the first. So yeah, he just fucking leans up against the tree for a second. Is like, I could maybe keep my eyes open for a little, and then just instantly asleep, leaning against the tree.
And then I think Myra, she'll look at Marseille and say, "No offense, but I feel like with the visitor that you have in tow, maybe you shouldn't be on watch by yourself."
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Are you gonna try the same trick on me?
I think I could do one more.
Tap her out.
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
And she'll be like, "You're dealing with some changes in your body right now, and it's probably pretty exhausting. So I suggest you get some sleep." Oh, nope, I gotta target you first. Sorry, hang on. All right, now let's try it. Well,
I love this. Therapy
You
through
have
magic.
special. Hey, you know?
Oh, my mouse.
I don't know why it
rolled a
says I'm
9.
concentrating. Do I have to concentrate on suggestion?
Theoretically, yeah, but it only lasts like a minute, really, anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And you guys are already doing what I want you to
Yeah,
do. So.
I passed out.
Marseille falls face forward and he's
And so I guess Myra's taken first watch.
Marseille moves slightly, and then just ends up falling down again.
not this time, buddy.
All right, so I guess at the end of my watch, I would probably wake up Theris and then get to sleep myself.
This is after 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I will.
So
Take
yeah,
the
give me
long
a
rest.
perception check for that time.
Oh,
I
for
will
me?
Yeah, I think for your watch first.
Yeah, for your when you're on watch, yeah. Because you made them all pass out and then instantly ready for the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Night night, angry boys. Bonk bonk.
Ooh, 9.
The worms.
All through the
Coming.
night, you hear little sounds moving, and after hearing Moreau talk about worms, you can't possibly relax for this entire watch. You try to think about things, though. You've had a little bit of time to think about how you got here, you know? But then every time you get one of those Zen moments where you're almost enlightened and have this moment of like peace or something just close, you hear another worm moving around in the sand, and it's not a worm. It's something. There's something out there. There's a lot of the somethings, but they're not worms.
Sand fleas.
So, well, I guess in order to, if it's on, Myra can only stay on watch for 2 hours and get her long rest. So I think she doesn't necessarily know who to wake up. So I think she'd wake up Theris and then have Theris wake up the last person. If that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So she'd wake up Theris for watch and go to sleep. But the whole time, I think she's having trouble falling asleep because, like, that feeling of there's just something around is like, you know, it's like when you see, like, a mosquito, you just
you're
start
itchy.
itching.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't
if
get a
you-
long rest then, but
I was gonna say theoretically we
Oh,
could
it has
just
to be 4 hours uninterrupted.
I
you
believe
could
so.
do Well, we could just do that. You take a 4-hour watch for Theris' whole watch, and then we are awake while Theris is on watch, or we awake during
last
Theris'
2
watch,
hours
and then we just wait for you for 2 hours to finish sleeping.
Great, that's
You
fine
get,
with
like
me.
an extra power now.
Because Myra will be sleeping that whole time.
It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be uninterrupted. It just can't be interrupted by crazy activities and stuff.
Understood.
Mhm.
So I will stay up for 4 hours then, because I can.
Right.
All right. Does he need to roll a perception as well? And Greg,
Yeah.
did you know your camera's off?
Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. Sorry.
Do I get advantage on these? I feel like I do.
Because of the
I do.
goggles?
Yep. Because of the
What's his
goggles.
face's goggles?
Because of the eyes of the eagle.
No,
What is up?
Do those give you dark vision, by the way?
No, they do not.
Okay, I was gonna say they might be worth giving to Myra because she can't see shit for fuck.
No, I really can't. That's okay, I have
Maybe
torches.
something I look into. Nope, that's not something I can do. No, that's not something I can do. I just know of a spell that can do it, but I don't have
Dark
it.
vision, yeah. You get goggles of the night as well if we find some somewhere.
Somewhere.
Some. Dim
All right.
some.
So how does the
My
rest of the
11
pass?
perception check.
Okay,
We
so
don't see nothing.
do you tell him about the sandworms or no?
I mean, I think she would be like, "There's definitely something out there, but they don't seem to be harming us right now."
Okay. So during your watch there, Myra, you are sleeping soundly or trying to. And you notice what appears to be surrounding you, moving strangely, hobbling sort of. These creatures through the sand, onto the land sometimes, onto what little grass and whatnot is growing here. The creatures are strange. They seem to have no arms.
No.
Guys.
No, I don't like it.
They hobble towards you. Just feet and giant heads with giant mouths.
No. They're small though, right?
They're very
They look
small,
They're
and
just little babies.
they're basically like potatoes with growths all over them. And
Can I
they've
look
got-
at-
Hubert.
They've got legs.
Can I look at Eyes of the Night? I'm gonna turn on Eyes of the Night. Eyes of the Grave.
Once in
Eyes
a
of the
while,
Night.
the potato sort of opens up, and you
No.
see a giant mouth.
Nope, I don't like this at all.
And they-
Eyes of the Grave to see if they're undead.
They are not, as they keep hobbling towards you, and you hear them actually from behind you as well. Some from the other side of the tree approaching.
Okay, all right. Well, there's things he can take care of this on his own, and if not, he'll wake up everyone when he needs to. But for right now,
Okay,
Believe he
for
gives us
right
a-
now.
As a point of order, I would be here. That is all. Because I am leaning against the base of the tree. That's the
Right.
base of the tree, right? Yeah, it's close enough. Moreau's face down in the fucking dirt.
okay. For right now, I am going to cast. I don't like this at all, Greg. You just
That
rolled
was
20,000
so many
dice.
sounds. Okay, it was
No!
It was initiative. They are all disintegrate.
All right. Does that mean I have to roll initiative too? Is that what you're telling me?
You do. You're in there.
You're in there.
Fuck.
Godspeed, friend. I believe in
Thanks.
Okay. Begin this.
No, Jesus,
Nice.
fuck. I'm at the bottom. I am literally
That's
at
a
the.
couple. You are at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's Sorrow Sworn. Uh-oh. You'll be... This is good.
Everything's
Why
fine.
did you take me? I didn't do nothing. I'm sleeping. I'm just a sleepy little guy, dude.
You are a sleepy
He has
little
advantage.
guy with a guy who's trying to. Oh, and he does. He gets his tongue on your
Okay, there we
cheek
go.
while you're sleepy.
Yeah. Kissies.
For
My
10
husband is dead.
10 cheek damage.
Ow. Oh, fuck.
This other one comes in right beside him. They're really
To
small.
wake him up, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
this is
awake.
gone.
He's awake now.
Yeah, I'm awake
So
now.
He should
Still
roll for
brown.
initiative.
Sorry,
Somewhere
what?
in there, yeah.
He should roll for initiative if he's awake.
Right.
I'm surprised this whole round anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
That's a miss.
Put me in, coach.
You are in.
There we go.
This one. Oh, jeez. This one here comes at you, Theris.
I was sleeping, dog. Well, I don't know what you want
I'll
from
run to
me.
here. I was sleeping, dog.
He really should not attack. Well, it should not work. Okay, good. It does not.
It does not.
Jesus.
It
Yeah, they're
tries
probably
to bite
going.
your ankles though, and they come in.
No.
Unforgiving.
No.
They are thirsty for ankle, and that is all they want. Except, oh wait, that one. Well, he had advantage, but he was excited and he wasted it.
He was excited.
This guy, the 19. That's a hit.
22 definitely hits.
Oh, jeez.
Owie. They do be hitting me pretty good. That's almost max.
Apparently, Moro just tastes yummy.
That's
I'm
crazy.
a tasty boy. Half orcs are notoriously spicy.
This guy comes
It's well
in.
marinated.
I can't believe how many of them get to go before you.
All of them.
Yes,
you're
thank
coming
you,
up.
Greg.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you,
They
Greg.
all get 2 rounds because I am surprised.
Ow, that one hurt.
Um,
How much does it hurt me for?
$13 damage.
Oh, what?
Owie.
Do you have
That's-
necrotic resistance?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's less. It is.
Yeah, half of that was
take
7
away-
of that was a
add
chronic.
4 back. So here, plus.
Wait, don't they? Isn't it like they attack and then on their next turn because they can't attack because they're attached? Isn't that how that works?
Oh, the bite did. Oh, the necrotic comes.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. It comes after. They are automatically attached, and they can just do the necrotic after. So,
They don't have to like attack anymore. So
you
the
lose
idea is that you don't hit them.
less health. So three,
Mm.
3 less, and 10 less. So that's good. Good call. I was like, this is a lot actually. I didn't realize it would be that hard hitting. and yeah, so good call. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that fixes that.
Yeah, I was just 13. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Theris, for watching out.
7. It's +1. So I heal 2 more, please.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 1d10 +1, so it's die value +1.
Right.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need every point I need.
You might need all of those,
yeah.
That's totally. I feel much better about this because I was like, yeah, I did plan this better. I just executed badly.
Prep brain and running brain forgot the difference.
I was trying to
let's go.
speed it up too, right? And now they're losing confidence because you get hit points back. So as these things continue to close the distance and yap away,
God, I
you hear
hate
them
these
just-
things already.
I. That's all they can say.
No!
is-
Oh my god. Gross.
Stinky.
I don't know why it has to roll both, but it does. So
So I'm just doing that first one.
Just the 4 damage.
Okay. So just 4 just 4 total or 5 total?
5 total.
5 total.
Oh, it
Got
is
it.
plus
It's die.
one, yeah.
It's die plus
Yeah,
1
plus
for
one.
both of them.
Minus 1. Right. There's no way for me to take off that without doing whatever.
Yeah, you'd have to. You could fix one and then copy paste that one out to all the other ones, but that'd be a lot of work since there's so many.
Right. Okay, so that works. You are 10? No,
Nope.
but
Believe it or not, very close though.
19.
Oh yeah. Because I'm still sleeping.
You're sitting down either way, so.
Yeah. Ouchie.
So the necrotic was 7, so tick was 7. You got. Hey, that's perfect. Oh wait, not that
What?
way. You get that back. You get that half.
Oh yeah. I was gonna...
All right. These things are Yappy and yeah, he'll also close around, circle around you.
Put me in.
Oh, jeez. Why did it do advantage there? Anyways, that's I missed. So that's for.
Let's go.
So, Varys.
Yep.
As these things have closed in around you.
Well, let's murder these things. I don't like them. Yeah. Okay, Spirit Guardians.
Okay. I had a feeling that was coming.
At 4th level.
Okay.
I'm murdering them.
Spinning around like you're just running around
Yeah.
and they're just going pop, 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 pop.
You just started a blender in the center of them.
Die, yeah.
What's your movement speed? Okay, so
Well, it only activates on their next turn. I don't just get to do it right away,
right.
which stinks. But yeah, so I'll just keep
I
rolling.
mean, if you
48.
roll, I was gonna say if you roll 20 once, they're all dead basically. Anything near them is dead because they would just die at the start of their
Now,
turn.
I will say it did just target me and
Right.
Marseille as well.
You
So
two
you should
get
try
to
to
die.
alt click them if you can, but that's okay. So yeah, if you click the damage when you have people targeted, then it'll.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess not those. Because they're not in it. But here we go. Damage. Again, it's on their turn, so.
Right.
And they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, so close.
Wait, what?
That's tough.
Did you target yourself too?
I
You
did
did.
not. I did not.
Oh no, you didn't. You did not. Oh, that guy looks close.
And they don't have resistance to radiant damage, so
No.
I just don't know how many hit points they have.
Yeah, 20 is guaranteed kill though. That's the only downside, I believe. If I remember correctly, they have single-digit
Mitigate.
health.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because
No, I just remember.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, can we not though?
Pretty sure it procs right away when they enter it. And
When
then
they
When they
enter it on there.
start, when they start their turn or move into it for the first time on a turn.
okay, so they have to move into it, not you moving into them.
An effective creature speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time,
What's
it'll
the,
take damage.
What's the DC?
18, I want to say. What's my DC? What is my
17's are
DC?
succeeding, I think it says. I thought your DC was a little higher than 17, or it was. At least
I thought it
17.
was too. I will check. That goes there.
So,
Come on, D&D Beyond. I had to close it
One
out because
day.
it wasn't connecting to Foundry, and I was upset.
oh, you have a +4.
I have a 17 DC.
So they hit your DC. Okay, so 2 of them
Correct.
succeeded. But what was the damage? 18.
18 total.
So
So they'll take 9 points of damage if they succeed, and it probably is 10.
okay, so that one These two beside you are still gonna go, but the other ones pop on their turn. Yeah. That just takes them out of the initiative easier. So.
Great.
Pop, 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 pop.
Top data.
They have 10 HP.
I was close. I thought they had single digit.
So another one comes in, and it's the last one that can get purchased on Moreau.
Gimme, gimme.
Oh, geez, no, not critical hit. Never mind that. So it's 8 plus 1, 9 piercing.
Easy game. I'm still alive.
You are now a bloody hunter. This one is going to come into the spirits and try to attack the sleeping people. So roll on, I guess just roll for his damage. I'll just roll wisdom save.
3, 4.
He passed, so it matters.
Frick. Oh yeah, 25 points of
Bonk.
damage.
He passed, but he gets deleted.
What you doing?
So this
Come into
one's
my space
coming
here.
into you as well. Do you want to roll again?
Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
Wisdom save.
Come on, some good rolls.
That's a fail, so he pops.
Pop.
You pop on a fail. That's just how that goes. This one's coming in.
Yeah.
He's gonna go for the bite, but at the same time, he does the wisdom save.
Oh, I don't think I popped this one.
Oh!
I definitely don't. And he only takes 4 damage. I rolled really shittily on my 48.
But he misses your ankles
wow.
as well. Wow, that's really shitty. 8?
That's tough. Average 2.
But he missed you.
Hey,
so
There's
you're
just
okay.
popped 10 of them. The Spirit Guardians are catching up. They're like, oh shit, there's one over here.
Okay, Moreau, you are awake.
Ah,
You are up.
But
I will
isn't
say
still a
with how
surprise
much.
yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
still a surprise round. So.
You're not surprised anymore now, though. At the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You are able to do a free action if you want one. Even a bonus action.
Now okay.
Give me a bonus
A
action.
bonus action.
Because you
Let's
are
see.
surrounded, okay? This is what happens. Just out of pure freaking terror, you are going to get to do one. You're not just surprised.
I
you
get
are
one panic
fucking
swing.
startled because you've been like these about 1 foot tall potatoes with mouths with
They
all
look like
kinds of
Cubert.
growths on the outside of them with legs, like sturdy dwarven legs almost, and they're just sprinting up at you, and you know you're surrounded by them now. So
I can only see them as little cuberts. I will just because they're stuck to me, right? I will just panic, just be like, "What the fuck?" and just start swinging at myself. I guess technically, just target this one first randomly. Right?
you do an unarmed strike as a bonus action if you no attack.
Oh, I thought you gave me an action. If I just have a bonus action, I do nothing.
Okay.
I have
Alright
no
then.
bonus actions.
Well, you are ready for combat then. This
Yes.
one, we'll see how many hit you last turn. I think it was 2, 3. Was it 5 or 4? We'll say 4. And that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that leaves 3 more. So 3 of the ones that are on you will attack again. This one's going to roll the second part of that, which I don't know why isn't versatile or whatever.
Yeah, it should just have a separate formula, but
Yeah. See if I can just do it like that. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so and that doesn't even register. That's stupid. Huh. Oh well. Oh, because it's not his turn. That could be why.
Yeah.
Wrong. I picked the wrong minion. Okay, damage. Yeah. So it's just gonna be 5 necrotic plus 1, so necrotic damage.
That time it was actually in my favor that it wasn't the piercing.
And this one is the second one's attached to you. I'll get better at this. Oh, jeez.
Let's go night night. Almost, maybe.
Oh, I clicked normal.
You roll max on both? What the fuck?
D10. Just 1d10. Okay, 6. So it'll be 16,
I'm at 2.
17 necrotic damage.
I'm a 1.
Ooh.
Right on the money.
And then another one. This one.
All he has to do is hit.
Attached to you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's this one.
The first
attached to
3 were
you.
all attached. It was the last 2, I think, that were not.
All right. That's a hit.
Night night.
He's
Finally
attached.
stand up. Right back down.
Yeah, he's attached. He doesn't need a hit. There's no crit, so you get
Right.
6 back. You get 6 back because he doesn't get to crit. This one's attached.
Oh, because there's no hit. Right.
There's the 6 that you got back. So you just lost it
Okay,
now to him.
I'm back at 1.
Okay. And then there's one more that's attached, but we're not at him yet. We're at this guy. He was in your thing before. So it's the start of his turn.
Didn't this one already take damage? So he doesn't need to roll again, and
He should have taken damage. I'm gonna do another save for him because he didn't.
he did take damage, right? Because he didn't take a turn yet. This would have been his first turn back around. So he took this is the one he saved on. You said it was one of the 2 that stood
Okay,
next
so
to
this
me.
guy should be at
He's like 1 health left.
1 health. Okay. I thought it was one. Because that guy's got. This guy's got 1 health as well.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And so, yeah, they're gonna try and they just
That one hit you and he's on you, so he's gonna do the
necrotic damage.
necrotic damage only. Yeah. And you can feel as they're chewing on you, it's not out of a sense of hunger.
Mm.
It's out of a sense of they hate you. They don't want to eat you. They just want to chew you up. Normal?
It's not gonna do much. I'm resistant to the necrotic damage. Jesus Christ! So I take
it's
5
only
points of
5.
damage.
Yeah, that is 5. You're good. Okay. This one has not hit you though. Oh, this one. Okay, this one is one of the ones that has to hit you still.
Oh, I do need to roll a saving throw for Constitution. Oh shoot!
This is one of the.
Though
3...
I have advantage.
Okay, one of the 3 that hasn't
good.
hit you missed.
Great.
This one needs to hit you as well. So let's roll an attack.
No,
And that's a miss.
it listened.
And then this one is the last one that's attached to you. So it's going to do damage necrotically. So it's 5 necrotic damage.
I only have 1 health.
And as you feel this potato
Wait, what?
grab onto your leg and shake a huge chunk out a little too high, you lose your
Ouchie.
footing again and stumble to the ground. And Theris, you hear Moreau, who had just gotten up, and you were like, all right, I guess yeah, now you hear the potatoes, you see them like jumping on him and swarming like a pyramid about to
Fuck.
close in. This one's above you, and it takes a bite at you. At advantage because you are not moving, but it misses. Wow. Theris, you're up.
You're down to 0, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You within 30 feet of me? Yeah, you are.
Maybe.
Yeah, you are. Just barely. Alrighty. It's the last time I'm fucking using this spell. We don't like this spell, but unless I don't know if Greg, you'll let me do it again.
Howie.
But I'm gonna use life transference.
Okay. Nice.
So am I taking the full 32?
That's not concentration.
It is not calm.
The Spirit Guardians is, but
I know Spirit Guardians is. I know that one. I don't think life transference is because I think it's instantaneous. So I will check.
Yeah, it should just be siphon. Just schwink schwank.
But are you going to let me do the? Because he is down.
you can do
0
the
star.
maximum, but you're gonna have to make a concentration saving throw.
Oh, right.
Oh,
That
because you
would be
take
dumb.
damage.
Right. And I would take
I mean, you can do
32
it.
divided by 2 is 16. Do I trust my constitution enough to make a 16? No, I don't. Sorry, I don't.
That's fine. I'm okay.
it's great.
I'm hanging
know.
out.
No. I don't like that.
I'm doing great.
So instead, I will cast Healing Word at... Oh, I should target you. That would be helpful. Healing Word at 3rd level, which means that you get 3 times 4 is 12. 12 and 4 is 16 points of healing. Doesn't matter.
Bonk.
16
I live.
points of healing.
Nice.
And that's a bonus action.
Nice.
So,
I think I will take more than 16 damage on my next turn.
shit. Alrighty. I'm going to see if I can murder the ones around me. I'm gonna concentrate on the small bit of like light that I know that's in my soul, and I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance on the 3 of them around me. I will cast it.
Very nice.
It be a cantrip.
Yeah, you did a leveled spell, so cantrip.
It's those guys. I'm just gonna do that one. Bye. Why would it be versatile damage? It should be. What level are we at? It's 2d6, right?
Yes.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Fuck me, Jesus Christ!
Unlucky.
But they need Constitution saving throws.
An 18, or so a
Shit.
17, a 15, and a 2.
Okay, so the 17 will stay.
17 has 6 health left. The 15 has 1 health left.
Is it
So-
attached to me?
It is, yeah.
Oh, great.
The Word of Radiance, though, how much did it do?
8 points
Zero,
of
if they
radiant
say it.
damage.
So the
0 if they
6
save.
health is only if 0 if they save, right? So this one is now dead.
Great.
And the other one, this one should have 1 hit point. So there's one with 6 hit points and one with 1 hit point.
Well, one of them should be dead because only
Yeah.
one of them saved.
One just died.
Yeah, the middle one died.
No, I mean another one.
Oh no. Oh, the
I did 8.
DC is 50. Yeah, right. No, so
It's
that's
17.
the
The DC
last
is
one?
17.
The last
Oh.
one died as well then. The only one that passed was the middle one. So that's the only one that's alive. So this one has 1 health. And
That's
this
what I
one
thought.
is
Okay.
dead. And this one is dead. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Bonk,
Sorry,
bonk.
this should be 0. Why doesn't it? Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good. That one I know is not attached to me.
Right.
So guess who's running? Bye. It'll get an attack of opportunity, but I'll also hit all the other fucks.
So you're not grappled when it comes. It's technically attached.
Attached, right?
So
Right. I'm just so if it's not attached, it still can. It'll. Yeah. Go ahead. I don't really care.
it attaches to you again, and comes with you, staying in the guardian space, as its reaction.
For better or worse.
Yeah. Well.
Exactly. So
Alright,
it does
so that
only 2 piercing damage.
Still gonna break your concentration
But-
just for the
No,
fuck
it
of
will not. No, it will not. It's at
You're a
advantage.
warcaster. Yeah,
It's
I was
at
saying you're a
advantage,
warcaster.
so we're fine.
You
That's
got it.
funny.
Okay.
God,
So
okay.
as soon as you you encircle all of the ones that are around Moreau
That's me.
as you get to the tree. That's your turn.
That's
Well
it. Yeah.
done. Well done. Wisdom save before he does anything else. This one has not attached to you yet. 16 is a fail, so yeah, roll
I
the
just gotta roll.
spell damage.
I'm trying to. There it
You
is.
got out of this one.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah, rarely.
minus 12.
Oh, God.
Nicely done.
Thankfully, me at half health has enough HP to soak
That was insane.
6-7 monsters.
Oh, wait. There you go.
Oh,
Okay, Meryl, you're up and you have hit points.
I'm gonna honestly like barely stand up because I'm just tired, man. I keep getting knocked unconscious. I was sleeping before this.
You got potatoes hanging
And
off of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start slamming into the tree to try to get them to dislodge and slash or turn into mush between my body and theirs.
Okay.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
That's a definite hit with one of the ones that's
Yes.
squishing you. Because you used the tree, it actually hits 2 of them at the same time. So the
Nice.
same hit is a 16, 12 bludgeoning, and 2 of them that were attached to you pop, squishing their teeth and insides all over your back.
Good.
You have
That's
a,
crunchy.
You have a leg stuck to you now.
That's my new lapel pin. And I'll use my which one of these is still alive? This guy? You also get attacked. Come here. Just like try to grab it and just crush it with my hand like a heart in Mortal Kombat.
That's
25
it.
probably hits.
Okay,
And
so 9
9, of course.
damage. That's
Of
not enough
course.
to take him out, but he almost drops away from you.
And I truly do not have a bonus action. All of my I have 0 features. So that is it. Your boy is tapped.
And it's the one who had 1 hit point left.
Ah.
He's got 1 tooth that he's got stuck in you still. And
He needs to make a wisdom save first.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He's gonna. He's dead.
Suck it.
1 hit point is dead. Well, how many?
Oh, yeah, true.
How many? 16. So it matters
Yeah.
what he gets.
Oh, I'll roll again. That was for
okay,
the other
yeah.
one, technically.
No,
Wisdom save 3.
He's dead.
Yeah,
Jeez.
23 points of damage.
This one's got 1 hit point left, so he dead. This
Bonk.
one has 10, so he has to make a wisdom save. So that's against 10. Okay,
No, it's against 18. I'm rolling for each of them, sorry.
that's a
Fuck.
fail.
So he dies.
And then this one is not.
One more.
This one's not attached.
20. Doesn't matter.
But so he gets ready to make his
Bonk.
pounce, and he pops and he pops.
That's a full freaking middle finger to these guys.
Is everything dead?
While Mira's just like over there snoring.
Yeah, them two are just peacefully, blissfully dreaming of sheep.
Nicely done.
Fuck.
That is the
Bro,
best
just
long rest, well earned long rest ever. As
No
the
more.
Spirit
Just-
Guardians dissipate, and you end your concentration.
Myra just leans back into the tree, kind of just like lets him fall back down to the ground. I told you there were worms, and then falls back asleep. They were just smaller worms than I expected. Worms with legs.
Okay, Myra, what are you dreaming about?
Typically, you tell me what Mira's dreaming about.
You're having one of those moments where you can sort of waking dream. You're like, is this a dream? Am I dreaming? I want to dream about this. And you have a moment to like free wander.
So I think she's dreaming, but it's more like she's chasing after something, but she doesn't know what it is. And so it's like it's one of those things where you're running and it's right there, but you turn the corner and it's gone. That's kind of the dream that she's having.
And as you turn that next corner, you see what you think is a sunrise. And you wake up naturally to a dark sky, but it is morning. And your watch the rest of your watch there passes without much more concern. These creatures are all dead all around, though. In the morning, when everybody comes to and everything, everybody's watch gets the long rest now. You do have your despair draws for the morning, and other than that, you're good. There are carcasses all around you, though.
I don't have to make a despair draw, right?
Correct. Only the 3 visitors to the plane.
I am not exhausted anymore for the first time since session 1. Let's see. Mr. Despair. Hit me with your best shot.
Burn out.
What happens if you get one you already have?
Draw again.
Cool. I don't instantly die.
Nope. Oh,
A
so
minus
you guys...
5 penalty to death saving throws. Good. That bodes well for me.
Keep reading.
Oh, that's even more exciting.
So the
I'll be
two of
fine.
you,
I'm just the frontliner.
the 2 of you have that to deal with, and Marseille is paranoid. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, understandable.
Hey, one thing I don't understand about the despair deck. So it always says you gain advantage to the roll to overcome this despair effect. I don't understand what that means. When do we get to roll to see if we...
It was something that would have been
it.
better if longer lasting if we weren't traveling so fast through a day. I would have had more opportunities to gain and lose the despair. But we're just relying on it being like a mechanic to keep track of the cleric removing the despair spell slots and stuff like that. And so it's more like to see, because you guys have rolled some good survival rolls, we've avoided some of it too. So like we could have got more nitty gritty if the survival rolls went bad. But because you have been doing pretty good with that, or somebody's been always pulling a 20 out, so it sort of avoids the worst case scenarios where the despair cards come in more. You spend longer that day, you know.
Myra wakes up and she's just in the worst mood the whole day. And she's like, I don't even. Why am I here? Right.
I think Darius is starting to understand the badness that's coming over everyone. But I'm nervous about trying to use a freaking spell slot to save anyone yet. No offense.
Marseille is a bit confused as to why there are crushed potatoes everywhere. And he's a little unsure about the demon inside of him.
Moreau is just gonna wake up, sigh, be conscious of the fact that there's a Birdman somewhere. Presumably, he would be back on the same plane as me by now. I don't know how long the spell lasts or if he casts it again, but I feel him somewhere out there if I do feel him. Just like sigh. And actually, is he does he feel like he's in the same direction we've been? Or does he feel like we've...
He does.
Okay.
He's back. He is back.
Well, I have the one singular piece of good news, and it is wherever we are going, the Birdman is coming with us, whether he knows it or not.
He's actually... Do you get to tell just a direction?
I know exactly where he is.
Okay.
I can feel him like a radar.
He's a little closer than you would have expected, actually.
Let me see if I get like an exact location.
That's what I
Or
wanted
if
to
it's
make sure.
like because I'm pretty sure it's a radar, but
That's the spell.
direction.
That's the spell.
Yeah, that's all. It just says blah 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 blah. Yeah, sorry, it's just direction. It's the other thing that I know exactly where. So this one is just that.
It is
It's my mark that I
definitely
know.
the exact same direction that Marseille wants to travel.
Cool. The demon is either following him or the bird knows where the demon goes.
Which is not good because it's also where we need to go.
It could be good. Maybe we get there and we don't have something.
What was that, Myra?
Why are we even going there?
You literally need to do it. Shush.
Why?
I don't know.
I think we'll
here
find
is
out when you
awful.
get there. We need to get there, because when we get there, then we can explain a lot more things.
How do you know?
Fine.
Because I know where we're going.
Are you
Technically,
sure?
the demon knows where we are going.
No, I'm going to trust that the Raven Queen knows what she's doing. That's what I'm going to do. If you really want me to ask, I can.
Sure.
Neris thought he was going to say no, you're fine, and then just go. So he just like slowly just like crosses his legs and like sits crisscross applesauce on the ground and pulls out like an amulet. They want me to frickin' check, I will frickin' check. I will spend, I think it was 20 minutes, but it might be 10. Give me a sec. It's 11 minutes, really. Communing.
Okay.
Losers.
I'll keep an eye out for more worms.
As you begin the communion, in about, you guys are like, okay, well, I guess he's gonna be a few minutes here. And well, do you want to talk about anything while he's starting to sit down and pray some strange words that you don't understand?
What happened last night?
I told you there were worms. The worms, they came and they tried to like attach themselves to me, and I don't know. The cleric melted them. I think I was mostly still asleep when they were attacking me. To be totally honest with you. I just remember crushing one between a tree. No, I did not like it. It bite. Teeth is not good.
You didn't tell that to your husband.
He knows not to use teeth, man. Come on. Plus, he's a little bit, I mean, he was pretty short, at least compared to you and I, but he's at least a little bit taller than this guy. And I grab one of them out of the sand, like by the leg. It's just like this little dribbling mushroom man. It's like the size of my chest. A little bit taller, anyway.
You know, you're right.
Just angrily, just whick it to the tree trunk and just splat it across it out of just this like residual angst.
Why are you always making a mess?
He bit me. I've seen you do worse for less.
We don't talk about that.
So as you guys are distracted by this thing, by this body slowly slopping down a tree trunk, you hear the sound in the distance of like flapping wings, a large flock of birds heading your direction. And Theris, before you can even finish your communion, it's only been like a few minutes, you can feel that you are drawing the attention and paying homage and performing the rituals to evoke some connection. And before you can even get halfway through everything, you feel this wave, this rush of these birds all fly above your head, 10 feet above your head, as they pass right from behind you, directly in the way that everybody wants to go.
I think your girlfriend is telling us we are going the right way.
Not girlfriend. Definitely not.
It is all the difference. She gives you power, and, in repentance, you prostrate yourself. That is the same in a relationship.
No. No, not really.
Could be.
Also, don't really like women.
That is fair. You and me both. Sorry, Bard. And then he starts walking. So the singular female of the group, unfortunately.
So that's it. You sit down and birds fly and you follow.
No, that was a little more direct than I was hoping for, but
I don't understand this stuff.
Sometimes.
Listen, we got lightning struck by a tree, and now I can punch lightning into people. I've refused to ask any questions that aren't pertinent answers.
I think of stuff, and it seems to happen, but it is whatever. Let's go.
So
Yes, if I have to.
as you guys head towards the ominous direction that the birds are leading, and that the demon is leading, and that the blood curse is leading, everything is pulling you guys towards this nexus. And Theris, you've been here before, long, long ago. You don't remember until you see it. But this is one of the ancient confluxes that you've been to as a child, even as a younger Shadarkai. It's in disrepair. It looks like somebody recently even has done some kind of, obviously some kind of destructive forces hit this thing. There are glyphs that have been ruined all around it. It is not what it used to be.
Myra, you're not feeling your best, are you?
I mean, I guess not. It's more just like, what's the point?
Okay, yep. Yeah, you're not feeling your best. So here's what's gonna happen. I do. All right. Do you remember when we did that ritual where I grabbed your hands and we sort of prayed together for a little bit?
She kind of is like, yeah.
Okay, so don't think of it as that, but this one's going to be like a lot longer. And I'm going to look at Marseille and Moreau. The thing that needs to happen here, I'm going to kind of whisper so that Myra doesn't hear this, because I don't want Myra to hear this.
Okay. Do a stealth check.
Oh,
We
God.
have to fucking kill her.
So we have to murder her right now.
Oh,
She's gotta go. She's gotta go.
No! Fuck! Alright.
Yeah, you can do it.
Hey, that's really good. Against the one against the bard.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've got. She's probably not gonna hear it.
I can listen again. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't succeed on my stealth check there to try and whisper away from you. Yeah, so what we need to do here is basically to sit in the center of that thing over there. And my soul and Myra's soul will be pulled from our bodies and taken to the Raven Queen.
And then she like washes you clean or whatever?
I have no idea. It's gonna be whatever the Raven Queen has decided for Myra but it's a memory conflict, so it should bring back and restore Myra's memories to what they were before this whole thing happened. And then that's
Again, what's the point?
okay.
She does have a good point. I don't really know why we need memories. We just need to follow the bird and then kill the bird and then go get Ava, and then she needs to kill the guy, and then I kill the guy.
Myra, do you want to know why we need Ava?
I mean,
You're looking for answers. You've been trying to get that stupid bird to give you answers, and you can just literally turn to your patron.
I
Up to
feel
another
like
bird.
I both want answers, and then I'm kind of like,
Who cares?
yeah.
Right. All right. We're sitting down. I'm just gonna drag Myra at this point to the center of the circle.
Avoidance is a common.
Marseille and Moreau, I'm gonna start as we're walking. I'm gonna kind of shout over my shoulder. Not scream, shout over my shoulder. Like I said, we're gonna be sort of helpless, body without soul people things. So if things come at us, we can't help.
Do you think that they will appear like close to you, like from the spirit realm?
I'm just saying if the bird fucker comes back. What's his name?
Yeah, I will kill him if he comes back.
Oh, speaking of, I really hope I don't need those spell slots. I really hope I roll those low d20s, Greg, because I'm gonna do something.
So yeah,
flip.
you have your travel on the way here today for everybody as you come to this thing.
Shit, we do.
We have to just roll survival checks on the way here to make sure that everybody gets here in one piece. And your part of your survival check, Theris, is to see how many spell slots you need to use to get here.
Nice. Do I finally get advantage from being in a spooky place because of grim psychometry?
You do. You're not exhausted.
Finally get it. It's the first time I get to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm so spooky.
So today it's Marseille that's feeling the effects of yesterday. You are getting closer and closer to this thing, and you are single-minded, Marseille. Everybody else keeps you out of danger, though, because the survival checks were good enough. You avoid the little slip falls, and you're able to, even when you do sort of stumble and are single-minded, the demon then propels you on, and you're able to get there. You guys are all good enough, other than the 6, to not stumble on this last day. So, Theris, you've used 22 of your spell slots total, which can be combined with any number of different ways, right?
That's all of them.
Oh no, I have 41 spell points.
It's like almost.
It's a
Spot on the
significant
middle.
number.
Half. It's half.
Significant number.
It's fine. Do we use my first level? Do I use my last level? I don't even think I can do this ritual at this point. I'm nervous.
That's up to you.
I mean, if it's is it like a ritual, like a ritual. Tag ritual?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I still have to.
Oh, dude.
Use spell points to do this ritual.
Right. It's not.
So,
it's not a.
You'll be fine.
I have to get below a 19. I had to get to below a 19 on my 2d20s.
It's a special Shadarkai ritual.
If you get here and you feel tapped, then Moreau would say something like, if you're afraid of fighting the Birdman, then I know where he is. We can like ambush him and wait a day. As
No,
long as he's not like in the middle of something. If you want to be at full strength, we can wait.
I have a
I
question.
will know when he is close because I can like go around in a circle, follow him like a clock.
That's fair. I do have a question for Greg.
Yeah.
There is an optional class feature, and I don't know if you're using those, but if you're not using them, then we can just call this thing out.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna go potty really quick.
I can use a channel divinity to regain 1 expended spell slot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. And actually, I'm going to do it twice. I'll use both.
As you do that, though, you also reduce the cost of doing this ritual by half, so it's only 1d10 now. By using the channel divinity, you're closer to the Raven Queen, and you find it much easier to put your energy into this ritual.
So I would have used both 5th levels to get the 22. I would have used. Let me just make sure I'm with this. I would have used both 5th levels. I'll use 2 4th levels, and a 3rd level and a 1st level. So I'm just gonna mark those on my things. And then, wait, so I said both my 5th levels are out.
Right.
0. Both my, I have 3 4th levels, but I said I would only use 2.
Right.
So I still have 1 of those left. I would use 1 3rd level and 1 1st level.
Correct. And then you still have, with your channel divinity, you get 1 back.
I'm going to use it twice because I can use it twice.
Okay.
So I'll get 2 back. And I'm going to bring both my 4th levels back to use them almost immediately. So I'm not even going to mark them off. I'm going to tap both Say and Moreau. And I'm going to be like, I need you to not get fucking paralyzed if we fight him. And I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement on both of them. Okay. So now they can't be paralyzed. And then I will sit down with Myra and we will try this damn ritual.
Okay.
We now in like the middle of this thing that looks pretty creepy.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to defend it how you wish and everything. You would know, Theris, that when this is active, if you are able to restore all these glyphs, that the center is where the connection would be made. So when you're ready, when it's ready, you can step into the center, kind of thing. When the ritual is going.
Yeah.
So you don't need to stand there to begin with if you don't want to, but you can.
I'll leave it there for right now. Yeah.
It's a flavor thing if you want. But so Moreau and Marseille, you guys notice that this is a wide area. It is like 140, 150 feet across out in the middle of nowhere here, seemingly. But Theris, you know, this is on a Shadow Weave ley line. And these sites are connected directly to the Fortress of Fate, the Palace of Memories, the Dark Tower where the Raven Queen resides. And so as you step into the thing and begin this ritual and channel your divinity, you guys all look up and you see the ravens circling around, creating another circle above this one. Much higher up, and they are changing elevation and going up and down. And as they do so, you feel in between, right around you in the middle of this circle, you feel it starting to pulsate, an energy.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Before this happened, could I have removed Myra's despair card? I wanted to try and do that removes despair with the 1st level spell slot. Yes. So I just want to say that, Myra, you don't have that thing anymore.
Now she's like, oh shit, yeah, let's do this. If we don't have to go through like a whole bunch of other terrain that's crazy monsters, yeah.
Okay, now am I rolling a d10?
Now you can roll your d10
plus 4.
It's a d10 plus 4 instead of a d20 plus 4.
Fuck. It's still so goddamn high. Alrighty. Alright, that's a 4th level. 4, 3, and 4. Oh, I don't have another 4th. Well, 4. 4 and 3 is 7. So I'll take that one away. And then I'll take 2 second levels away. So y'all, I'm tapped. Just letting you know.
That's all right.
But that's it.
But as
Moreau
you
would be
do
standing
this,
on whatever the highest point of this is, whatever this building is, just
There is-
for edification.
Okay, so as you take your vantage there, it does drop down into like a bowl in the center, right? As you take
Yeah.
your vantage there, you guys realize that maybe like you gotta keep an eye on everything here, and you could actually climb up onto the top of these, just about 15 feet up or whatever. You get the better view, you know. As the rocks around your feet actually start to move, the stones that are lying on the floor start to shift and float with some sort of magnetic energy that's invisible, and they start to click together back into the forms, that circular forms that had glyphs running all around them. And before you know it, these 3 rings form, and one smaller than the other, and they come in just above your heads, Theris and Myra, and they start to descend upon you. And as they do, your spellcasting focus in front of you, the ritual as it continues, your connection to the Raven Queen has never been stronger. You've always been a believer of hers, but you've never been through the trial yourself. You've never been this close. Like, it's always been secondhand and feeling her presence, but never being part of something that she needs you to do like this before. You've heard about it, and you've felt like it's something that you could do someday, but you're doing it now, and you are feeling this divine presence like never before. And as that happens, this energy confluxes, and lightning begins to move around the whole space.
It's me. I'm helping.
And suddenly, the 3
Whoa.
glyphed stones begin to circle around, and you guys are floating in the center of this conflux, helpless, and feeling yourselves being pulled into the energy, one with the ley lines of this world, drawn into shadow. Moreau, Marseille, you see your friends there, your companions there, stuck as if like being electrocuted in time, unmoving, with the facial expression that they had, whatever that may be, going into this. You guys can describe what your faces look like as they are stuck that way for now. And then we'll go to break.
Yeah. I feel like Myra, during this like communion with the Raven Queen or channeling of energy from the Raven Queen, kind of triggers like her powers that have been granted to her by the Raven Queen. So like I would almost say like there's like an aura off of her that's like coming off that looks like raven feathers, and her eyes have turned that black with, the gold rim, like a black hole.
Very cool. You are ready for the challenge. Theris?
I think he's just stuck in intense concentration, not wanting to like let go of the like nervous that channeling this much that he hasn't done before is gonna somehow go wrong.
There are many things that could go wrong.
Fuck.
This is a big moment. And as that happens, you guys out watching this all happen, the brothers, you staring at each other in sort of a little bit of a disbelief moment.
I take my elbow and kind of like nudge Marseille in the side, be like, look, see, now they're just like us. We're all the same now. I told you, lightning. That was going to be the thing.
Oh, you're on mute.
He's just like,
thinking.
He's like, yeah, no, okay, no. Okay, so as you are giving him that awkward eye face of like lightning, and
Stupid motherfucker.
you both hear in the distance a moaning sound that it does sound slightly human,
Oh wait.
and we will go to break there.
It's
So-
Ranger
Who's
back
in
from
the
the
club?
dead. It's Ranger back from the
No,
dead.
don't make me kill him again. Come on.
we took steps to keep that from happening.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes or 10 or 15, and we might be done soon. I don't know how everybody wants to finish, but we'll come back in 10 or 15, and then we'll reconvene about how much time we have left. Bye for now. And we are back. Yes. Hello, welcome back, everybody. So the last thing that happened was Darius and Myra were somewhat teleported. Another plane of existence, in a way. A plane of energy in between realms, in between things, turned into part of the shadow weave, in a way. As you float along these ley lines, you travel towards this palace of memories, this fortress of fate, and you find yourselves suddenly in with the same ritual site, the same circular structure, but in another place. You are standing on the edge of it, and as you look over to your side, you see a tall figure standing by a door, the cave entrance, this only exit from this circular room that you're in. And you stand there, and this creature, this elephant-like creature with armor adorning him all over, glyphs etched of the Raven Queen, of ravens flying all over, raven skulls, raven feathers. It is just adorned completely in ravens. You see he's holding a large spear, a great spear. He is probably 15 feet tall himself. Probably weighs like 1,000 pounds, and he has no eyes as well. His eyes are black and hollow, and when he sees you approaching, because he turns his head and puts his staff down at attention, and it just stands there vigilantly by the entrance to this cave.
I think Myra will turn to Theris and be like, do we want to go in there?
I think so. I think this is what needs to happen.
Okay. Do we sneak, or do we try to talk to this guy?
I think we can just walk through. And if he tries to do anything, well, about.
After you.
I head
I'll say
towards the
please.
cave.
He places the staff down with, and just moving one arm, it moves it like 5 feet over, right? And directly in front of where you might be traveling, or thinking about traveling. And he put as after he holds the staff in place like that, and tries to stop you, like without really doing anything. He then turns the staff to the ground with a pointing gesture.
I'll look where he's pointing.
At the ground, like at your feet.
We take our shoes off. Sacred space.
He's a Korean elephant.
Yeah.
Roll a religion check, both of you.
Oh God.
With advantage, Theris. As you were
Okay.
thinking about your shoes.
Tracked for Myra, who is eggnog.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you want from me? Why are you pointing at my feet? Don't be weird.
16.
I have a foot fetish.
This creature is clearly tied to the Raven Queen in some way. And you're feeling a presence from him. An important presence.
But I kneel then.
He is asking for veneration right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel. Yep.
As you
What did I say? What did I say?
As you
Prostrate
take
yourself,
the knee,
get hammered.
as you take the knee, he points his spear over towards Myra only.
Me?
Myra, kneel down. Because I said so.
It's not a good reason for anything.
He just stands there vigilantly, waiting. No eyes, no expression on his face.
She'll get down on one knee.
Welcome. He turns his head towards you. I am Varcasis, Exarch of the Raven Queen, and Master of Fate. He takes his spear again and takes a vigilant stance by the doorway. Your faith, and he points towards you, or like points his head towards you, Theris. And your steel, towards you, Myra, have led you this far. Are you ready to begin your trial?
What does this trial entail?
First, you must walk the path of despair. Then, survive the Hall of Fate. After which, you enter the Hall of Memory. And then, if you are surviving, still, the trial will be complete.
I mean, that does not sound fun, but do we have another choice?
To earn the Raven Queen's boon, one must prove themselves worthy.
Okay.
Proceed when you are ready.
She'll turn to Theris and be like, "Are you ready?"
Up to you.
I mean, we're here. This is what we came here for. Let's go.
I'll follow you. It's your trial. Not mine.
Ominous.
It be the truth.
Dun dun dun! Mini campaign. Okay, so as you pass through the doorway, it becomes completely black, and you look backwards, and even though you did not hear a sound, Varcasis is gone, as if he was never there. There's no
That's
sign
cool.
of him at all, and forward there is only blackness. The sounds of your own boots on this unnaturally smooth rock, only marred by the fallen rocks, occasionally dotting this cave passage. But as you get on to the next room, you find yourself facing a chasm. On one side, a stone very similar to the one you found out in the wilds, in the Shadowfell marshes. One where you found Marseille trapped. The same glyph sits there in front of you. The bridge spans this chasm.
Do I know kind of what the glyph represents?
It's clearly marked with the same markings that you've been seeing Theris use commonly. It's like the one. It's very clearly Theris. It's basically like the Raven Queen symbol in a glyph form. But for you, it is recognizable and familiar now, lately.
Do you know what this might be?
A symbol that we're in the right place, possibly. But she's watching.
Do I touch it?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Do you
Okay,
want
she's
to?
gonna go
I was gonna say you want to touch it.
I was
don't
like, I
you?
want to touch it. Of course I do.
Yeah, just touch it. That's fine.
She'll walk up to it and touch it and see what happens.
You hear the squawking of ravens from beneath. Almost like there's
Like in the chasm?
In the chasm, yeah.
I think there are ravens down there.
And then
They're probably gonna.
Upon listening on it for a second, they're not ravens. It's not a squawk. It's more of a very similar sound to the sound that you heard out of those potato creatures.
Oh no. Well, actually, I didn't hear the potato creatures.
Okay, there.
I would be like, I'm hearing this sound that's like rah 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 rah. It's
Right. No, we don't fall.
okay.
Not a good idea.
Well, does the bridge look safe?
It does not. It looks anything but safe. It looks like there's no way that somebody could pay you to cross this bridge. But you're here. And not only are you here, but it starts to sway as well as the sounds from below increase, and there's movement and air moving around in this cavern now. Occasionally gusts of it blow this bridge slightly back and forth.
Okay, well, I can't fly like some people, so I guess we cross the bridge. Even though this is going to suck.
I'll be right there with you.
All right. I'm crossing the bridge. I'm kind of like feeling my way to make sure that no boards like break under my feet or things like that. Like I'm being careful.
So it's going to be let's put you guys...
I'm gonna give her guidance.
Let's do this. Roll initiative. That way you can move around in turns or whatnot. Because somebody's first, right? If you want to stay close to each other, that's up to you. You want to keep some distance, that's up to you too. So just
sure.
Do it this way. So Myra, you work your way out, and Theris, you do as well. You both feel the swaying of the bridge and so it is kind of safer to make sure you're not standing on the same board, because these things might not hold two people. And the ropes are frayed, the boards are creaky and rotted, and so it is going to be an dexterity saving throw from both of you when the next gust wind comes through.
Okay.
And then you can move your turn.
There's no combat, then can I use bonus action to go 80 feet instead of
disadvantage on your dexterity saving then.
Okay. She'll go 30. Because I think she's just trying to be careful.
Okay. And you hear, as you are out there, you hear something moving from below with a fluttering sound. Instead of just a yapping sound, there's a fluttering of clothing, of not clothing, of something, of energy, of shadows. And where is the thing? From one side of the bridge and the other, these two hooded figures float up and surround either side of the bridge, basically. and they actually look very similar to Shadow Kai, but they are very undead looking almost. These are shades. They are Shadow Kai shades, and they carry very, very deadly looking blades as they float along the bridge towards you guys. So Myra,
Are they undead? Well, I guess I'll know that on my turn. I guess I'll know that on my turn. Don't tell me, because I'll use it on my turn.
They clearly are spectral and material at the same time. So It does give you a very visual feeling like they are undead. Myra, you've moved your 30 feet as this creature moves up onto the bridge. You could still do stuff.
All right. I think if that's the case, she's going to use an action to... Actually, she's going to use a bonus action to call forth her Shadow Blade. So the blade pulls out, and she's not like trying to be aggressive. She's just like getting ready. And then as her action, I think she's just going to hold her action for if they attack, she'll swipe with her rapier, I guess.
Right on. Okie dokie. And this one just starts to close the distance on you and continues in. And it's very fast. It's not even having to worry about the bridge at all. It is not really standing on the bridge, even though it looks like it's running at you. You can see its feet aren't even touching the bridge, and it's just purely gliding at you, ready to swing this blade at you, which is made of shadow, actually. It definitely looks very draining as it approaches. Theris.
I hate to be a broken record.
Hey.
How close is it to Myra?
I think 15 feet or 10. Yeah.
15. Okay, I'm gonna Misty step. Raven Queen bonus action thingamajig. Give me a sec. I'm gonna use that.
Right.
To go 30 feet. And get right behind Myra. And then I'm gonna move around Myra to get in front of her.
Okay, dexterity save. You're on a very shaky bridge.
And maybe I won't do that. I would know that beforehand. And I don't trust myself on bridges. So instead, I'm just going to be near Myra. And I will just look at the thing in front of us and look at the thing behind us. I'm going to be like, that Shadow Blade of yours? Not going to work on them.
Thing? It's not necrotic.
Right, just be careful. And then I'm gonna... shit. I'm not concentrating on anything. Oh, I am concentrating technically on guidance, but oh well. I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay, for what?
For when they both come in closer to us.
Okay.
To cast, I believe. Oh shit! Word of Radiance is a 5 foot. 5 foot around me. I think. I'm just thinking of it wrong.
If you want to
it's
hold
5 feet around me
until they get closer to you, I'll let you choose a spell later. It's fine.
Nah. I'm gonna just do something else because I can't hit both of them anyway because Myra would be next to me. I'm going to look at the one in front of us, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Mm,
Is it a dex save, or you roll damage on it, and then it should make me roll?
Yeah.
Do you have damage? Nice.
13.
It succeeds.
Fuck.
Dodging the flame deftly. Very scared of it, actually. Did not like that the look of that thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay, the one that was behind you closes the full distance and takes... Whoa, what is this? Oh, right. And uses its shadowy blade to cleave into you, Theris.
I have resistance, but it definitely hits.
24. Oh, that's a low roll. So,
That's a low roll? Oh,
that's
shit.
a pretty low roll. We're looking at 8 necrotic, so 4 necrotic and 3 piercing.
The 1 piercing. Because I have resistance to all damage since I Misty Step
right.
thing.
Okay, so resistance to all, so 7.
Great.
Right? Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh, 5.
5.
Yeah, 5. Because of necrotic. Well, is it double resistance?
Well, no, so I have resistance to necrotic automatically, but because I use that Raven Queen thing, I also gain resistance to all damage when I teleport.
Right, okay. I'll just leave it at that. It takes a second swing. I believe.
Shit.
Yes. Swing again. Sweet
Miss.
chariot.
No, it does not miss. Alrighty.
So another 6.
So 3 points of piercing. Oh, I guess. I see what it's doing.
That's fine. I'm fine.
I gotcha.
Okay, so
it's 5 points of piercing and it's 5 points of piercing and 2 points of necrotic, so total of 7 damage.
Right, it should be 4 more total, but yeah, okay, it's -4. 2 from the first one, 2 from that one.
Sounds good.
Okay, so as you guys are in this battle on the bridge, outside, something else is happening.
That's me.
That's you. What are you guys thinking about? Well, these guys are just stuck there in that facial expression that they had when they left.
My screen is noir. Oh, it loaded right as I hit refresh. Awesome. Thank you, Foundry. Very cool of you.
I just switched this thing, so. What are you guys thinking about?
I think... So we heard that one weird moaning Myrtle sound, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did it sound like it was coming from the sky or the ground?
Definitely the ground. It's
definitely the ground. Okay.
It's reminding you almost a little bit of. To be honest, it sounds like your husband's voice a little bit.
Oh no, we're in the memory hole. I don't want to be in the memory hole.
That's pretty insightful.
Moreau doesn't know that. He's not that smart. If he hears sounds that are spooky and like Shadowfell sounds, he just thinks it's probably more weird, whatever sorrow people he'd been fighting. So he would, now that the building is like settled, right? It's not, everything's not just like spinning and going crazy other than the thingy in the middle, right?
Yeah, everything has actually been restored to like a almost immaculate state. It's almost like nothing ever happened to this, and it's just been built like a few months ago or something, right? Except for the vines and stuff that have. Right.
So, just because I don't have depth perception. Are we? So there's like the level ground here, right? And then does this like rubble, rocky? Does this go up?
It's a little
And
bit of
then we're
elevation.
up.
It's like 10 feet or
Okay,
something.
and then it
yeah.
goes down like a coliseum. We're like
Right.
in the
Right.
memory hole. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. Then I would come up to Marseille and kind of like eyeball the lightning a little bit. And it kind of almost looks like he's trying to avoid doing a very bad idea. Can you give me a boost onto the wall, please, so that I can see whatever weird thing is going to come beat our ass before they get to, I don't know, frozen in time or whatever is happening?
Oh, Ellie. The old Ellie.
Yes, please.
The alley-oop. It's funny. So yeah, you get up there with the alley-oop technique, and you are able to see a little bit farther here. All you can
Cool.
see, as far as the eye can see, though, is dead trees.
It's this gross thicket, huh?
It is sporadic. There are more dead trees around this conflux than there are outside of it. Like, in this area seems like it's maybe somewhat more life than outside of this area. But
Right.
there is barren wasteland and occasional dead trees as far as the eye can see where you're standing right now. And you're hearing what really does sound like your husband's voice in the other room, kind of thing. Hello.
How strong is denial? Let's see. But I don't see anything, right? Like I don't see anything shambling between the trees if I take like 80 seconds to just peek around.
There is no visual movement right now.
Okay.
You do
But I
have a
think-
pretty good idea that you've done a pretty good perception check here. Take your
Right.
time. It's probably 5 or 10 minutes passes where all you're hearing his voice but not seeing anything, and every time you turn around there's nothing there. You're almost like telling yourself that you're just playing tricks on yourself. But there it is again.
I don't think he would say anything yet. I think the first thing he would do after like a minute or two is he would like lie down onto the stone to like look at Marseille closely, be like, I think I'm going blind. Can you come up here and double check that I'm not missing anything? And like reach a hand down to pull him up. Beat him up here.
I need to.
Yeah, you can
I'm strong. I'm a strong guy.
definitely. It's not like it's a 50-foot tall wall or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. I would have at some point done this. When he was up there taking a watch, he would have been sipping on one of his potions, which was the one I accidentally already had activated. But now it is reactivated. It's the one that makes his physique a little more bodybuilder-esque. You look around. I'm going blind or crazy. And he's going to watch. He watches Marseille for like 45 seconds, and then his attention is drawn to the weird lightning orb in the center of the memory hole.
Okay.
And then occasionally he just goes, like, 'cause he hears his dead husband in the corner of his ear.
And as that's happening, Marseille, you're also feeling being so close to this place where the blood demon is satiated. It's happy about what's happening. It's thinking Ava was here. Ava came here. Ava came here. This is where Ava was. And it kind of wants to go into the thing. it also hears something shouting, or maybe just crying for Moreau. And walking in from the other side of the map is this humanoid creature that starts to shamble towards, probably not that far, but you know, it's coming in towards the conflux, and you guys spot it.
Just silently watching.
It's definitely shambling more, coming closer and closer. It holds its arms out, and you realize that they are slightly longer than they should be. It stands. You can zoom in on it, I think.
Yeah.
Its arms are like 10 feet long. It's a very tall creature. It's not. It's a very slender, tall, and it's holding out its arms like it just constantly unable to sit still. It's searching for something. These 30-foot at times long arms are just like insect antenna in the darkness, and it's calling out Moreau as it's traveling another 30 feet.
As its face hits the light, does it look like his husband at all in the face? Any resemblance, clothing?
Absolutely not.
Okay. It was gonna be a bad time if that was the cleric
Absolutely
can fix him
not.
for sure, guys, right?
This is very much not your husband. It
so
definitely
close.
sounds like it as it's getting closer, but its face, its head is like hunched over more. It's like rolls of fat and less of a perfect humanoid symmetry than more of a
weird little,
almost like those potato
spaghetti
things, but like with some form of human structure to it, like where the arms are they can stretch out strangely. It's a very surreal type of limb.
there is like the second the creature enters the light from like the lightning thing, there is like a very audible release of tension from Moreau that Marseille would like feel and hear from being so close to him. Like a part of his brain was like, that's gonna be his dead soul, and I'm gonna have to convince this cleric to bring him back from the dead with whatever this body is, and I will sit here and hold whatever the fuck this is until it either kills me or they're done with their situation. So now that he knows that it's just something that has to be dead, that like the avoidance trigger in his brain switches back on, and it's just like, okay, it's just something that needs to die, we can do that. And he'll grab Marseille by like his fucking loud ass plate armor and pull him down into like a stealth position and try to like start to move around, because we're on this like elevated portion. He'll try to like stealthily move around the side, even though there's not really anything to hide behind. Maybe just like use the elevation.
As you're trying to be stealthy or whatever, you realize this creature's not even looking at you. It's staring into the light. It's looking at the creatures in the middle. And as it's doing so, one of its arms is like, it's sort of having a hard time carrying the weight of its hands, kind of. It's got hands, but it's having a hard time carrying them around. And one of them drags behind it on the ground, and you see its arm getting longer as its hand is dragging. And then it sort of pulls it back and then it catches up to it, and it's like these wacky inflatable arms kind of. But they're always kind of clawing for things, like looking for something like antenna. And it's approaching your friends in the center of the circle. Roll initiative.
Yes, he would meet the creature then. Give me the
Both
ting.
of you can roll, and it already moved its turn this turn, so
On brand.
you guys can go now.
Perfect. I believe you're ahead of me, sir.
Never dull.
At least we got the sleep.
You guys are a ways away from this thing.
Marseille is going to think about moving, and he is going to haste himself and Moreau using was that twins?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Wind haste. As the lightning surges all around you, it's perfect. So that's your action, and the twinning takes the level of the spell in points.
Yeah, maybe 1+. I don't remember. Your push to talk's lagging, boss.
You gotta push and then wait and then talk.
No, I'll probably have to restart Discord, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with. Do you have a bonus action? No. Okay. So Moreau, you are hasted. Are you hasted yet? Did you get haste put on you? You did.
Yes, sir. Hey, that puts my AC back to 13 from 11. This is gonna be fun. But I believe I'm actually fast now. Yeah, 70 feet. That's not too bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to go faster though.
Faster than 70 feet.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I want to go really fast. So he's going to grab a little potion off the side of his little satchel thingy, or he keeps all those long, neat vials that he preps every morning. And one of them is almost like vibrating with energy, and he is also vibrating with energy because haste, and he sips it and drinks it, and his vibrations get even more wibbly wobbly because I want to go fast.
Fast you go.
Okay, my movement speed is now 90. So I could get pretty close, I feel.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Your movement
How
speed
he-
is 90?
My movement speed is 90, yeah. But theoretically, I think I only... Actually, he would make a stupid long jump and try to get an acrobatics check for sure. Off of the... Because they're high up. So he would just full running sprint and try to tuck and roll into the haste. Because he's moving fast and he doesn't have time to think anything smart.
Perfect. Give me the acrobatics.
All right, let's see. Oops. I didn't mean to actually move myself because we'll see if I'm prone or not. Oh, that's wrong button. Sorry. Acrobatics. Hey, I'm not very good at that. Why did I choose this? God damn it.
So you jump off of it miraculously, but hit just on the wrong spot and tumble. Give me another d20. Give me another d20 roll as you tumble downhill towards the conflux. Oh, okay.
18.
You use the momentum and don't even miss a step.
Nice.
The
I'll take
alternative
it.
to that, though,
Oh.
the failed roll would have been very bad for Marseille.
Listen, everything's fine. I'm going to kind of biff the sweet spot of the landing a little bit, but feel the resurgent lightning nearby and be okay with that, and kind of use it to propel me almost like we're two magnetic lightning forces existing in this tiny little space. 3, really, for being entirely honest. And then I think honestly, I would just dash to get into its space, even though it's just another 20 feet. Or maybe, no, I would go here. Just to be close, but not in touch.
Okay.
Just in case. And then that's all, because I don't have bonus action for the potion and 110 feet of movement.
Okay. So this creature shambles towards you, and it almost looks like it's going to hug you as it moves
I don't want that.
past you slightly.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
There we go. And it wants to like still go towards the middle. But also, what does that say? 30 feet. Good.
He's got it.
So as you think it's ignoring you for some reason, as it starts to like sort of pace around you, its face looks at you, and then over towards the middle, and then both of its arms shoot out, one towards you,
Oh.
like a harpoon, towards your shoulder. You may. Oh wait, no, maybe not.
We're gonna do eyeless on that for sure, and I'll amplify it too, just for fun.
Okay, so that's probably. Oh,
Please.
jeez.
Something.
You amplified it though. Does that mean anything?
No, it's just that it
Still-
reduces the attack by 1, but I only
Right.
take 1 damage from the amp, but not what
Right.
I wanted to see.
That's
I'll
the
do the
damage.
damage.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, yeah. So the harpoon hits you in the shoulder for 17 piercing damage,
Ow.
and it's stuck in there. And you see like a sausage roll on the ground. That's his arm, connected all the way back to him. Must be like, it's trailing out 5 or 10 feet behind you now. It's flopping around as well, like a hand on the ground. It's now not a harpoon that's sharp anymore, but an actual hand on the other side of you.
Gross.
The other arm comes out towards Myra.
At
Oh, sorry.
disadvantage though, because you amplified it, right?
It's Theris.
I think it just reduces it, but I can double check.
I thought it did it on everything. Maybe that's an old version of it.
It does have a -1 to the attack.
Great.
Does the 17 hit?
attacks. Oh no, sorry. I roll separately for each attack. I apologize.
Oh, come
I don't know
on.
how to read?
Get higher than a 3. Get higher than a 3. Get higher than a 3.
We roll my hemocraft die. Or not? Okay, I just rolled a d6. Mazel tov.
My AC is 15.
Nice.
Okay.
As he reaches out for the secondary attack, I'm gonna like
Miss.
grab onto the arm and just like zap him and tase it so that it goes just a little bit askew.
It had advantage on the attack rolls, by the way, too. So I'm just gonna make sure it didn't hit a 20 on you for the piercing one. But okay, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now we will go over to the bridge again. As Theris,
A breach.
you felt something itch at your shoulder a little bit, at your back, and
Oh.
dinked off your armor. If not for a blood curse, it would have been much worse than that. But
Yeah.
you felt this phantom shrug at your shoulder, and you realized that the shade didn't hit you there. But nevertheless, you are on this bridge. Myra, it is your turn. Surrounded by
Mira's
the shade assassins.
Mira's gonna run up to this guy. Oh, no, I don't want to target myself. I want to block. And then I'm gonna target this guy. And I'm going to... I should mark that I'm concentrating on my Shadow Blade. And... yeah, we'll turn on Sharpshooter. Why not? It won't let me turn on Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter is not a melee thing.
Yeah, I know. but I should still be able to turn it on if I want to use it. And then I had put Shadowblade up here, so I'm going to attack. And then I'm assuming that this is dim or darkness light.
Yeah, it's pretty dim light.
So I get to attack with advantage.
I didn't see anything pop up, but I saw like
it's all up at the top. So that was a 20 to hit.
That'll hit. And as that happens, the shadow blade passes through this shade, and you hear a very guttural scream of pain from this thing. Like it's the last thought it has on this plane of existence, maybe in this life, as it is disappeared in front of you. And when that happens, you both are hit with this wave, this time stands still moment where
can it act in the middle of my turn? Can the lair act happen in the middle of my turn?
Yeah, as soon as this thing died. The energy of this creature flew into the cavern around, and all of a sudden the whole thing becomes like this auditorium almost. And you see a baby being held, a young mother that's... sorry. The first one is you actually see a young mother-to-be. And she is holding
her...
Do I
recognize?
Well, you do actually. You recognize this woman from other visions and from... You've never met her in person. But it
in
is...
Orwin's shop?
That is exactly it. So this young woman holds this lute over her swollen belly as she sings Baby Myra. Listening from inside of the womb, you see your mother and father there. You don't know how you know it's them, but you do. Your mother is strumming her worn-out instrument gently and singing softly with pure joy in her eyes. Your father is sitting in a chair in the candlelight of the wagon, whittling a small ballerina figure from a piece of driftwood. It kind of fades as soon as it came, like a memory, and you're back on the bridge. Everything continues just as before. You've used one attack.
Do I get the impression that I just destroyed my mother's soul?
No, you get the impression that you're seeing something.
Okay.
Something that you've never seen before, but you have seen this. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
You just never remembered that. Now you have that memory again.
Yeah.
In the
as my second action, because I attacked with the melee, so I can attack again, I'm going to throw my Shadow Blade at the other one.
Very good. That could be sharpshooter if you want. On your character sheet, there's a thing where if you go to effects, on the right, there's a little lock with it looks green right now. If you click that, it turns red, and then you can edit those things.
Yeah, I'm not going to use sharpshooter for this. 21.
The blade goes right through the thing, and it disappears. The blade itself, I don't know if that returns to you or not, or hits the bridge.
I can use a bonus action to call it back to me.
Okay, do you do that in time? I'm assuming you do. And just as you do, preventing your Shadow Blade from tearing apart the ropes on this bridge, you grab it again, and the spirit of this thing is sucked down into the chasm, and again, like a cacophonous echoes fill the room again, and you see the whole group of Vistani, the whole Vistani family, all gathered around your parents' wagon. Your father opens the door, and this smile that he can't contain just spreads across his face all of a sudden. And he says, "It's a girl!" And the whole camp just They start cheering and hollering, dancing. They lift him up over on their shoulders. The drinks come out. Everybody, it's a real party. You know that this party went on for days. But that first night, that was the night that you, your mother, and your father laid in bed together with you in the middle between them, and you slept the most peaceful sleep you've ever had in your lives. And you're back on the bridge.
I think she takes a deep breath and she starts walking forward. Because I think I have 20 feet of movement. So
the initiative is over. The bridge is all that's left. And for some reason you know that you're not going to fall anymore.
She'll turn back to Theris and say, I think we're okay to cross.
Just kind of nod and follow.
Why am I not moving? I'm trying to move.
Oh. Sorry, maybe it's my fault. You guys make it across the bridge. And as you do, you start to enter the next area of the trials. And we will bring you to... As you get over the bridge, you stand here in front of this burning pit with statues lining around this stone floor that's very similar to the conflux in design. These statues that line it all have raven-esque features, and the fire cackles and the doors that stand there remain shut in front of you. We go back outside, though, to see what happens with round 2. Moreau, you have an arm through you, and it is Marseille's turn.
All right.
And how's everybody doing for time? Does everybody need to quit now? Or soon?
I can hang on for a little bit longer. Maybe like 30 minutes.
Perfect.
Marseille is going to move along the top of this ritual site.
Okay, so you would have double movement speed right now because you hasted yourself too, right?
Mm-hmm. We zooming. Whoa.
You can use spacebar to put a point down too if you wanted to.
Okay. Gonna move here.
Yeah, that's 40. Yeah, still have...
Yeah. I don't want to do any acrobatics to get across this little gap right here, so I'll stop right here. I can see him fine. He's not like behind cover or anything.
You can see him totally fine. He's halfway into the conflux, 65 feet away from you.
I'm gonna cast magic missile on the arm that is attached to Moreau.
Okay.
And that is gonna be fuck it at the 4th level.
Oh yeah. Magic missile.
So
That's
you
right.
roll damage, right?
Here we go.
It hits.
That's crazy.
Who would have thunk it?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
You shot me.
4th level is what? 3 darts? No, plus.
It should be
2?
4 darts. Or
Wait, at 4th level, it starts with 3.
It starts
Three.
with
The
3.
second
so
is 4.
5.
Or 6. 6.
6 times 2.
So it's 12 damage.
12 force damage to this thing. And you see its arm spring around, and like waves of its arm is not a natural arm. It's definitely not like a vine of a tree or something like that. This thing is, at a moment's notice, it can increase in size or get sharp, and so it's very part of this creature. Like most of this creature can be armed sometimes.
Amorphous.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the word. That's a good word for it. So yeah, the missile hits nicely. Bonus action?
Don't really have anything. Use the rest of my movement to come down off of this raised platform, though.
Okay.
All nice and slow like a smart person. How dare you?
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, just make an ankle check, DC 1 or DC not a nat 1. Ankle checks are fun. So yeah, Moreau, this thing's got you harpooned. Oh, cool. 1D coin. Nice.
I'm going to go up to him and grapple his freaky little arm man ass. Grapple me, I grapple you.
And he looks more than happy to embrace you.
Good.
Looks like he wants a hug. That's what he's been wanting this whole time, is just a hug.
Hey, you know what? You and me both, brother. I'm going to actually activate my Crimson right before I do so. If I can find anything on my list of things, I'm just going to roll d6. I can't see it. It's got so many features. 2. Good. I take 2 damage. As I go to grapple him, I squeeze him extra hard, and it like flexes one of my muscles to the point of like literal tension. And then my hands just ignite with lightning, as we probably also are a conduit for whatever the fuck is going on nearby. And then I'm gonna try to grapple him. Which this won't do damage. Fucking hell. Oh no, sorry. I was thinking of the new grapple rules. We have to do a contest. My bad. I forgot.
Okay, so I'll just highlight us both and give us a
Yeah.
contest check. So you're gonna do what?
Athletics.
It's gonna do athletics as well.
I keep thinking of the new 1D&D grapple rules because I like them so much.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, actually.
I like that it's just auto grapple. You just have to actually hit.
A 9.
It did not give me the thingy, but maybe if I just roll, it will know. Oh, it's 11.
You can click in the chat there.
Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah.
There you go. Much better. So you've got it grappled now.
Cool,
it's
perfect.
got you very much harpooned, but you've got it grappled.
That's okay. I'm going to... It missed Theris, right? So its arm is just like goobly dangling somewhere.
Right. It's kind of hanging.
Like a loose ribbon.
It's pulling it back towards itself. Slowly.
Okay, so I have 90 feet of movement. I used 5 to get close to him. Let's say I have 80 because math is hard. So I'm just going to sprint in the opposite direction, 40 feet with him grappled.
Okay. That you half speed?
Yeah, so I have 80 left. Well, I have 85 left, but we'll say 80 so that I can go 40 with him.
Okay. That's nuts.
I'm fast.
Yeah, that is nuts. Yeah, he's dragged out. He looks very disappointed about that.
And then, just for fun, I'll headbutt him too on our way out.
That's
or maybe just like throw him into one of the walls as
Wow.
well.
Totally forgot about
Do that. 22, I'm gonna assume hits.
that. That does.
14. As I just like drag him across the pavement out of this place.
Okay, so it's 14. What type of damage?
It is 1d8 bludgeoning,
Non-magical?
plus 5. No, it is magic because I have my crimson right now.
Right, okay, yeah.
So now my punches are magical, and then the other's lightning. I don't know if he's resistant to that, but
Right. No, you're good as long as
cool.
yeah, that's 14. Nice.
Yeah, so long as I have lightning damage in the hands, they are considered magical.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're just
I've been kindly reminded that we did have this wild magic day, and so this next round here,
hit me.
that happens, everybody is going to be rolling on the wild magic table. If you use any kind of magic in your turn, magic items, magic anything at all, magic weapons.
I can roll for the crimson right if you want, because that was on my turn.
Well, right now your hands are electric, so that will activate it. Anything that's currently active will make it happen. So it's the Lonely's turn now. He's going to use his before I check this. I believe that can only happen to one. Yeah, it flails its second arm around, unable to find a second target for that arm. But
nice.
You do take a DC 15 a wisdom saving throw because you are within 5 feet of him.
Honestly,
so give me a wisdom
that tracks
save.
for him. Hey, you know what? It's not gonna work.
No.
A 3.
So that's going to be 21 psychic damage.
Understandable.
As the harpoon then, like, you feel this thing's loneliness and emptiness. And you feel... Oh, did you just give yourself 0?
Yeah, I fat fingered on I accidentally hit tab, and then it was 86 minus 21.
Okay, let's just do this.
There we go.
86 minus 21. What was it? 51?
It should be 60, right? 60. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Silly.
If you got it on D&D Beyond, then we should be good. But yeah, it that feeling, that sound of calling for you, it does it again. As it pumps this arm that it's got you grappled by, you feel that sorrow, that emptiness, all of that, and it calls out to you, Moreau, and it sounds like your husband's voice, and you feel it pull all of the heart and energy from you, taking another 24 psychic damage in the process.
What the fuck?
And that is its turn. Non-magical. So, Marseille, Mr. Magic, you've got a haste on you. Wild magic surge table, please.
Correct.
Time to become a potted plant for an hour.
So you have on the there's a tables thing for the despair. There should be a wild magic surge table there too. I did prepare for it. I just forgot about it.
The life of a DM. It's there somewhere.
Okay, so a creature within 60 feet of you, I guess it could be including yourself, has fly cast on them. I'm going to say that because you're concentrating on your other spell, though.
There's concentration rules for wild magic surges. Like, it's different than everything else.
It is,
I just
okay.
forgot there.
The material plane is concentrating on it.
Yeah, essentially.
I guess the Shadowfell in this one.
Nope, it's at the top of this thing. If the effect is a spell, it is too wild to be affected by your meta magic, and if it normally requires concentration, it doesn't require concentration in this case.
Okay.
The spell lasts for its full duration.
So there you go.
Someone's
You have a
flying.
full duration fly. I think the only people you can cast it on are yourself, Myra, and Theris.
It does say random, so we should probably roll for it.
1d3, top to bottom.
Let's do it. You want to roll?
Yeah, sure.
You're number one because you number one.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, top to
Aw.
bottom. That's perfect.
Everybody stacked up nicely.
Oh, there you go.
Is that
Yourself?
me?
Yeah, as you're walking her through this commune, you just begin like elevated hovering.
Oh God.
I'm ascending.
So Marseille, you now have fly cast on you.
Wait, isn't he at the top? Isn't he 1?
Theris
That was one.
has.
Yeah, Theris would be 2. Myra would be 3.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
You said I'm too far.
Moreau's not in range.
I said Marseille, didn't I?
yeah.
Yeah, but it's cast on Theris.
Because Marseille would be 1, Theris would be 2, Myra would be 3, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because top to bottom.
I saw a D6
Yeah.
come out. Never mind. I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm good. It just confused me with what you can't roll a 3-sided dice. Of course.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about VTTs. It's like, oh, I have a 1d32 table.
Yeah, I saw the D6 and it said 2, so I was like, oh, well, 1 and 2 on a D6 would be 1. So that's 1. That was obvious, wasn't it? Oh, right. Duh. Okay, so yeah, you still have haste, and Theris, you now have fly cast on you.
Great. Perfect. Love it.
That might
No
be
notes.
deadly.
Does that cross over into the mortal plane?
It
Or
does.
into wherever we are?
It does, yeah. So that's your movement, and did you dash? No, that's your haste.
That's 60. Hit me. It's okay.
All right.
You know it. You know it's okay. I got the ring. I begged and pleaded Greg for the ring for this exact purpose.
That's funny. It's coming from the center, even.
Yeah, exactly. All is well.
This is something a little different.
Okay. I was like, you're just redirecting the lightning that's already happening.
Nah.
Yeah, Uncle Iroh it. You know you wanna. I wanna.
Funny enough, I don't like the only lightning spell I really have is lightning lure. Okay. This is you. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm good. I'm built for it. I'm built different.
You see a little green bubble come out of Marseille's mouth, and it floats over, gets close to the creature, and explodes, and turns into this static spear of acid.
Okay. That's fun.
Don't
Makes
matter
a
to me.
dexterity save? It does not make a dexterity save. Vitriolic sphere. Woo! That's a good one.
I think I have disadvantage. Let me double check.
So that is acid damage. 40 damage? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes the
It's,
full brunt of the 40 damage.
It's 23 now and then 17 more at the end of its next turn. So 40 altogether.
It takes the full damage and it still tries to hug you closer.
I'm hugging him all the same, you know?
You guys are hugging it out. It's
Mm-hmm.
a serious bro hug right now. Grapple fest with a creature with arms that are flopping around you as you as you move.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Krabs. That's okay.
No, that's all I got.
Oof. Yeah, that's deadly. Okay, so Mr. Moreau, wild magic surge table, please.
You got it, boss. Let's see. Wild magic. A roll.
What do we got?
Ba-ba-da-ba. Teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of a choice that you can see.
Okay.
Let me see. Honestly, yeah, kind of fuck this guy. I'm okay with this. How far away is 60 feet?
He's not.
I'm just gonna go next to my.
He looks so sad as you leave.
You just like fade out of reality in front of him and just. How far away is he? I'm very.
As you do that, though, you teleport off of his arm.
Right.
So that was
Yeah, I'm no
pretty good.
longer gouged. Yeah, that was the best part of that. And then I'm going to, as a bonus, because that doesn't cost me anything, right? It just happens. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, one of the like bolts of lightning that's emanating off of this orb like spikes me back in the center of my spine, and the tattoo that, or like this lightning scarring tattoo looking thing that goes up my arm just like shatters into energy, and you see the lightning that usually is just like between the fingers is now almost like Muay Thai grip of lightning around his hands wrapped around it. And I'm going to punch this man from far away now. I don't remember how far away.
30 feet?
No, it's 15, I think. For some reason, it doesn't say it on my thing. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, I know why. Because it says it.
Let's go with 15. I think that's it.
It is 15, yeah. And now...
Okay.
And I'm going to make my 2 attacks. Okay. Of course.
No.
That tracks.
That tracks. Let's go to this DM
Get-
section here. DM tools. We go to the top to the melee. It's still a melee attack, right?
Right, yeah. That's an excellent question. Yeah, no, yeah, because I have reach. I have 50 feet of reach.
Right. So then it's going to be a D20 roll on the melee attack table.
On the fumble as well.
Yeah.
10 on the fumble.
Slip up. Lose your footing, so you roll a dexterity or acrobatics. DC 15 acrobatics check.
Gotcha. Which I don't have disadvantage because it's not a saving throw. 14.
Your turn has ended, and melee attacks have advantage on you.
Understandable.
Wow, that is rude.
What a really good turn.
That was insane. I would never have predicted that one, to be honest. So
I coulda.
you lash out at this thing. Just as you're about to hit it, though, again, it sounds like it's your husband's voice saying "Moreau," and you pull your punch a little bit, and it echoes off of the trees in behind, and you lose your footing and slip off this edge and fall prone here. Marseille, you've watched him teleport away, run up, and then
instantly eat shit.
Totally eat shit, yeah.
What are you doing?
I am doing my best, okay?
We're gonna come back to you guys.
At the end of their turns, they take 5d.
Oh yeah, I go unconscious.
So, yeah.
But not really. I fall to 0, and then I take 17, which then brings me to 0, and then Relentless Endurance brings me back to 1.
At the end of the turn, they take how much? Because they already took the damage.
5d4 acid damage.
You took 40 on yours already, so you don't have to take it. But mine, it was irrelevant because I was going to be unconscious.
Oh, okay. The vitriolic doesn't act right away.
Yeah, half of it is before, and half of it is after. Kind of close. The math is weird.
Oh, I see. It's a half and half thing.
Right. It's 5.
Right.
What is it? 10.
10d4
Yeah, 10d4
5.
acid, and then 5d4.
Right.
And it was relevant for me because I only had 30 something health, so I had to take the 23 and then 17 at the end. Otherwise, I would have gone unconscious.
And so you have 1 health left.
And now, yeah, so I became unconscious, and now I have 1 because of relentless.
Wow.
And then
So that
might not
creature
forget.
will end up having to take more damage later, or no? No, because
No,
he
you took
should
it
get some
because you
back.
took No, you took the full. I mean, yeah, you could, and then he could take it again.
Yeah,
if you
well, okay,
wanted
no,
to.
I'll just remember, because this will be like our breaking point, so he'll take the damage already.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just make him go now. So he takes the damage now, so we're good. He'll take his turn quick. And
Come
he'll
beat my
take that-
ass.
Take that damage, yeah.
Let me
okay, so he
remember to
moves.
use relentless endurance. There we
You're
go.
prone, right? So
Yes.
he'll come
I'm
around
prone.
like this. Can he get? Yeah. I believe he's within 30 feet of you as well. Yep. Okay, so he's happy right there in between both of you, and he does another reach out to the hug things, and Marseille, you see a harpoon arm coming directly at your face, and you dodge it. Moreau,
I think he hits
just
me almost
after
guaranteed.
biffing, just after biffing, you feel. Actually, that's a disadvantage because you're close. A melee attack or a ranged attack, but it's a hit. So
Sure. Let's use a Blood Curse of the Eyeless, because if I roll a 6, hey,
oh,
I did not roll a 6. Still hits me.
so a 13 minus the 3 though. That does it, right? 'Cause
No,
he had
my AC's
disadvantage.
11 because of a despair card.
So
Oh, wait.
he rolled 13 and you rolled 3, so that's not a hit.
No, my AC would be exactly 13, so he doesn't. Because my AC is 11 because of the despair card, but then 13 because
Right,
of
but
haste.
he rolled a
'cause it gives you-
16 and a 13 at disadvantage. So
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. Then yeah, he just barely just.
oh no, wait, the first, yeah, so the 13, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's good. He has missed you.
Barely.
He takes the damage, and now it's Marseille's turn when we come back to you guys. And then we're going back over to the bridge, or just after the bridge. You guys are in the second ritual room here. This ritual room, you've been informed, I'll remind you, by Vorcasis, that the first trial was the Path of Despair, which would then lead on to the Hall of Fate. And so as you come up to this fire and these doors, what do you want to do?
I'll walk up. And I want to see, what are these statues? Like, what kind of symbolism is there?
It is all very friendly looking to you, like not friendly, but familial. You don't feel as terrified as you should in a way, because it is a lot of like looking like death stuff that has to deal with life and death, and there's a lot of symbology that relates to like skeletons and things like that, but it's not necessarily looking like any of those skeletons or anything are alive and dangerous, more like reverence to it or something. Very
I
much
guess
like a
this
Day
would
of the
be
Dead.
everyone's fate, right, Theris?
I'm not sure. But I assume so.
I was like, you don't die, right? Do you not die?
But I'm not sure if that's what it means as the Hall of Fate.
Oh, well, what do you think it means?
I think we all have something to do while we live.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it points to that. But what the big thing we have to do while we live is.
Mm.
And as you say that, the statues don't animate, but from the statues, from within them, you see those shadowy figures begin to emerge from the shadows. Emerge from the statues, sorry. And each one of them is like standing in front of, instead of holding a shadowy blade, it's holding a mirror. And the mirrors then like all turn towards you and then disappear, and as they turn towards you, you see that their blades, the mirrors become their blades as you see your reflections in the mirrors, and they all turn towards you, ready for combat.
That's probably where I have to.
Ooh. We will just do one round if we can, because the magic surges will go off. If that's okay. But if not, then that's okay too.
Okay.
Hoping that you guys get to go first. That's Theris right up there at the top.
There we go.
Hey, everybody rolls the same number.
Not too bad. Hey,
Not quite everybody.
Not bad at all. Okay, so it's actually ironic that this is happening this way, because the three of them rolling the same, that's perfect. This one begins to step out and move towards the fire and towards you guys, just shantying along the ground slowly. And as it's raising its weapon towards you, Myra, it says, "Who are you?" And you hear those words reverberate off the stones. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And it's raising its blade and it's about to attack you, but that's its turn. There's.
I'm gonna move around. Actually, I randomly can start flying, but I'm not going to.
You definitely feel your feet like.
I'm gonna move over this way, and I'm just gonna see what I can do with these guys.
Peter Pan syndrome.
3. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Oh.
On these 3.
Okay. Fail, succeed.
Yep. Well, there you go.
As
Don't
you
hit
do
my
so,
friend.
roll on the wild magic table, please.
Yeah. Did that work? I don't think it did. Roll. Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the
Jesus.
That is crazy.
I think I'm definitely invisible.
Not you, though.
Oh, wait.
Just creatures within 30 feet of you.
People count as creatures.
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
guess it would be.
No, but I'm within 30 feet of myself, 100%.
Everybody just disappeared on my page. I'm not sure what happened.
They went invisible.
It shouldn't have been everybody.
Within 30 feet of him?
Yeah.
That was 25 there. There's a few of them on the right, on the side still. You might be invisible
I can't see anything.
yourself.
I can't see anything.
It's because you yourself are invisible on the sheet, right? It makes it...
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what takes away your vision.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing.
That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen, but okay.
I know it shouldn't, but yeah. Well, I'll just leave you not invisible, but...
Lovely.
So
Everybody's
the shadows that were approaching you are looking at you or have disappeared off their statue holds.
Oh, God.
Theris has disappeared. Myra has disappeared. Something strange is happening.
Oh.
We lost Marseille. We found a Marseille. I think we're back in the right order. Nice. So I guess if that's the end of your turn, Theris.
Yeah, that's all good. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so this one that's baned comes up to you and makes an attack at you.
It
and
can't see me.
Oh,
I'm
right,
invisible.
you're invisible as well. So it's going to do a perception check as it strides over towards you. Looking for any sign of anything. Unsuccessful. So it's just holding there in place, holding its shadowy thing, not doing anything either, still invisible. So
Yeah.
this one here approaches, and it calls out, and same with this other one here, as like you hear them surrounding you and calling out towards where they thought you were. What is it? What is it that you truly seek? And now it's Myra's turn. Myra. Invisible, so therefore...
Yeah, I think she would look at this guy who's come up to her, and in like a really kind of strange voice, you hear her say, I seek my lost memories. And I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy. I haven't used Dissonant Whispers in so long.
Zabba.
Did you get prompted for a wisdom saving throw?
When you click damage. After you roll damage, I get the save. $12.
13 save.
Oh, 12 plus 1. Okay. Yeah, it fails. Says it fails. What's your DC? 14. Okay, yeah, so it fails.
Yeah. Yeah, so it takes 13 psychic damage.
Oh!
And then I...
Never mind. I only heard 13 saved, but instead of 13 psychic.
No, 13 psychic damage. And then I'm assuming since I used magic, I roll on the magic wild magic search.
That is it. And you were invisible as well, so...
No, you're not invisible. As soon as you cast a spell.
You were.
Yeah, true, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Invisible for 1 second, and then you are creepy, so you don't get to be invisible anymore.
A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile.
Where's that for me, man? I got like 3 different things that give me -2 to my AC right now.
I guess it'll be... Oh boy. Maybe like this?
To get my AC to update, but my computer is just had enough for the evening.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, there's a force field around you now. I thought it would be a little cooler, but
I like that. I think it's pretty cool.
It's not too bad. There's no ravens flying around. Oh well. It's good. So yeah, you've got this +2 AC shield now on you apparently. That's gonna probably help. Now that you are visible, all of them start to come in towards you. Hold on, it's only moved that far. That one also says, and this one actually finishes the words that the other one was saying. And as it comes towards you, and it says, "Are you willing to face your destiny?" And then this one's the one saying destiny as it comes closer. And I think that's where we will end things for the night, as no more shades have died in this room yet. Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Correct.
So at the top of the turn, there's non-invisible folks coming back next week. You guys are halfway through the trial to earn your boon with the Raven Queen, and we're starting to figure some stuff out. It seems that this room here might teach you some very important things if the crew outside can hold on long enough. And on the last note, I guess that's a good thing to mention as we go back to the crew outside who are looking at this memory
Hello.
conflux as it spins around in its strange ways. The energy of it reminding you that with these zaps and loud cracks of lightning that are powering this thing, occasionally reminding that you don't really like the idea that this thing is making so much noise. And you hear from the opposite side of the thing something else that looks a little different than the one that's coming at you there. This one's got larger shoulders. It looks like it is ready for a fight, boxer style. This one's basically anti-Moreau. It's just a big sausage pile of muscles, and it's. Oh, I guess it's turn around. There you go. Big muscle sausage pile with a tiny head, but the head looks very similar to the other one. They look kind of like related in some way. And as the energy zaps away, it'll be Marseille's turn when we come back. Oh, and this guy's gonna get in there too. All right, he's angry, by the way. All right. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Hopefully you
Yes.
have some fuel to think about for next week.
Sure.
Yeah, with all one of my health points, I got a lot of strategy.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some left to happen. You are a vicious creature at times yourself. So
That's true.
There are plenty of things that can be done when the will is strong enough. All right, guys. See you next week. And I will see some of you tomorrow if you're going to watch the end of the Yester Hill battle. Should be pretty epic. They are going to meet their first Sorrowsworn as well.
Wah wah wee wah.
All right, ciao for now.